Hello everybody and welcome to Pocono Raceway for yet another Goatco event tonight, folks. It's going to be race 17 out of 36 in this long, grueling season. We're into the summer months, in the summer stretch here in the middle of June. Let's get ready to go. I finally have my booth host back. I dragged him out of his basement. MMCS Racing Network is back with me in the booth. Hopefully joined by Gavin Beers 12 later on tonight. Let's get this one underway, man. Welcome back after your, we'll call it unpaid vacation.
Well, now I'm starting to wish it was paid, but hello everyone. It is so nice to finally be back here for some new Goatco action. Today we're facing the Tricky Triangle, one of the trickiest tracks on the circuit. It's 3 turns of mayhem, and it's going to be a fun one to watch these drivers navigate tonight.
I'm eating pizza. So,
I'm eating cookies.
what kind of cookies?
So it's on you.
Looks like we're on the qualifying here. It's going to be Tyler Miscraft going out for his qualifying run. You see him kind of up the track, up both lanes.
Those racing wheel sucks, and I'm in a mood where I just want to critique everything. So, Mr. Speed, Waterless Gaming, and Luke, I need you to hit Carter upside the head so hard he cries. Mainly because I need to take my anger out on somebody, and I can't do it to Tyler because he's going to beat me up.
Big hit for Tyler.
Tyler's dead.
Tyler's flipping on his, I believe this is qualifying.
Is it? No, it's practice.
Never mind. We're still practicing, but big hit for Tyler. And they can't see it on stream, Blake, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, we got the vibrations back. They suck.
Ignore him. Anyways, yeah, Tricky Triangle.
I like his ideas.
Gonna be a great race tonight. Probably a very crazy race. No, at Goatco.
Absolutely.
I mean, you could go live all the live long day trying to make your pick out of these 4 tonight. Who is gonna get it done? But honestly, I think it's just gonna come down to the end of the race of who's gonna have the better car at the end. Fuel mileage could be a thing, just depending on what happens. So, not really sure yet, but we're going to go ahead and pull Tyler Miscraft into the booth for an interview before the race for once. You're,
oh, boy.
I saw you horribly flip down Long Pond. You all right?
I'm all good. I'll buff out, man. Yeah. I got a tough noggin up there. I'm feeling pretty good tonight. Just testing out the walls, you know.
So like a tough noggin with nothing in it.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah. So, on a more serious note, man, this is the Tricky Triangle. This is Pocono Raceway. How does the car feel compared to any other racetrack?
Feels great. This is like a top 3 track for me. I love driving this track. There's a couple secrets I didn't want to reveal in practice today that I know that are going to be fantastic in the race, and I'm really excited for this one. I think I got a really good shot at winning this. So, yeah, hopefully it'll be a good show. I'm excited. That's boogie boogie, I guess.
Yeah. Coming in today, you have one of the biggest points leads in Goatco history currently. What do you really have to think about?
Yay!
Yay!
So what? We're coming into the summer stretch. You've basically locked up the regular season championship. I mean, let's be real. Ryan could get there, but it's been but you would really have to start losing. So, what is it? Just have you taken your foot off the gas a little bit, or are you just going to go hard? Are you still going hard every week?
We're just going for wins at this point. Either that or collecting playoff points. So, you know, if it comes down to the stages, I'm probably not going to do the thing where I'll pit with 2 or 3 laps to go before the stage end, because those playoff points are going to be critical. Like you said, I've got a pretty good chance of getting those 15 winning the regular season championship. So I just want to get all the points I can for the what should be called the chase. Yeah, I'm excited. You know, just gonna be going for all those PP points I can. So you know how excited I get for those.
Yeah, we know how excited you get for PP points.
Ecstatic.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to talk about the track and the Tricky Triangle. Are you on your qualifying run?
Sure am. Just started the first lap here, so this will be fun.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, walk us through kind of what it's like to run one of these laps here.
Oh, that's a little bit high, so don't worry about that. We're gonna pretend that I'm just getting my tires ready for lap 2.
Telemetry on the bottom left, everybody.
So, I guess the big thing for this track is making sure you get a wide enough entry to be able to get a good enough exit off the corners. It's kind of like a big short track, if that makes any sense at all. You're really prioritizing your exits here. Exit speed is huge around these long straightaways, and then with the draft, that just absolutely multiplies it by 10. So, yeah, that's gonna be the big thing here today. Keep the nose clean on the restarts, and hopefully stay up at the front the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very good mentality to live by. We've talked a lot about fuel mileage and these big 2-mile racetracks. What is the idea tonight? Is there a chance this race does come down to fuel mileage at the end?
It could, absolutely. It did last season, and we won it off of that. And that's the fun thing is, I've been able to figure out how to save fuel pretty well in the next gen car. But if it comes down to fuel mileage, I think Ryan's probably going to have us beat. So we'll just have to figure that out, I guess, when we get there.
And do you like Red Baron pizzas?
Love them. I think they're definitely top. Excuse me, I'm burping.
Look what you've done, Carter.
I'm getting him hungry.
Yeah, Red Baron pizzas are pretty good. I think I prefer DiGiorno's, like the deep dish pizzas that they had.
Oh, those are good.
I don't know if they sell the deep dishes much anymore, but those deep dish pizzas, man, I ate a whole thing of them.
Have you gotten the ones from Domino's?
Sorry?
The deep dishes from Domino's.
I've not tried their deep dish pizzas yet.
Oh, you gotta go for it.
I'll have to give them a shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite pizza to get though is the Cheesy Bites pizza from Pizza Hut. Where the crust is
Okay.
Those are the best.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your time, man. Appreciate it. And good luck in tonight's race. I think you just put it on pole.
Yeah, by 4/10, so I'm excited.
All right, good luck, man.
Thank you.
Tyler Miscraft, driver of the number 28 Swedish Fish Mobile. Yeah, I mean, you could just hear the confidence in his voice. Honestly.
Tyler is always one of the most lethal drivers in this series, and he's back.
Hi, I just wanted to check in again. Fuel window is about 18 laps.
Okay.
And then it's stages should be 24 and 48.
All right.
So, yeah. Y'all have fun.
Thank you.
Okay.
Turkey boy. It's Red Bear Pizza. All right. Good.
I mean, if he's fueled off pizza. Well, Carter's fueled off pizza. He's fueled off some canes, I think. This man is ready to win. And the confidence in voice, he plans on doing it.
Oh, yeah. We know Tyler is a professional when it comes to winning these races, so would not be surprised if he goes out there and accomplishes his goal of getting it done tonight. Yeah, lot to be said about Tyler. He's had a great season so far. He just put the car on pole for Pocono. We're not surprised at all, actually.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, not even a little bit. MLCS takes a little bit of a break. He comes back, and he's still dominating.
And this man gains like 4 wins while I'm gone.
Yeah, I mean, he's been really good since you've been gone. There's a lot has happened since you've been gone. We had Blake Garcia catch a dub.
I heard about that. That was kind of crazy.
It was pretty crazy. Ryan Cody Ware has qualified 6th. Dynamic AI, okay.
Yeah. Look at this top 10 here. We got McDonald, Byron. That's normal enough. Then Justin Haley, Christopher Bell, Parker Kligerman, Cody Ware, Carson Hosevar, Ryan Priest, Cooper Bryant, Ryan Blaney, and Spinhouse rounding out top 10.
We're going to pull Ryan New in here for an interview before we go green. Ryan, man, you're going to qualify, I believe, somewhere in the 20s or 15th. All right, 15th for tonight's race. Well, how's the car feel around the Chicken Triangle, and you think you can get it done tonight?
It's tight, and I think if I figure this out, we'll be fast, but I don't feel like I'll ever be faster than 10. It could usually pretty good, guys. So I'm kind of nervous, but we're going to try to work on this car throughout the day, and hopefully we can get it right for the end.
Yeah, sorry, I was listening to the audio. What is, honestly, like, do you think this track is the toughest track of any track you go to all season, or is there not one tougher?
Well, they call it the tricky triangle for a reason, but nah, it's definitely up there on the top of the list. I mean, other than probably road course for me is probably the most difficult, but yeah, this track is definitely up there. But if you have it dialed in, you should be pretty fast.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. If you are dialed in, you should be pretty quick. All right, Ryan, we know you're the king of the long run. We'll hopefully see you there.
I hope so.
Yep, that's Ryan New, as we're getting ready to go green here at Pocono Raceway, Luke. The Tricky Triangle. Me and MLCS are going to be there this weekend, so we're watching a race before we watch another 3 races there.
Yeah.
1 of 4 coming up for us this weekend here at Pocono. The pace car lights are off, and it's going to make its hard left onto pit road. It's Tyler McDonald and the 24 of William Meyer to the restart zone. We're racing here in Pocono, Pennsylvania. The Tricky Triangle is underway.
Turns number 1 down the longest straightaway in Goatco. Heading turns number 1 for the first time today, and it's William Byron with support from Christopher Bell out front.
I was Chewy.
Well, too bad. It's Tyler McDonald now going to lead the pack off turns 1. William Byron, Bell going to trail behind top 3 single file. Haley battling back, jousting for the 4th position outside of Cody Ware.
Byron gonna maybe look for the lead here entering the tunnel turn. He's gonna choose to not do it, not risk his car this early. Bell is gonna slip under him. He'll take the 2nd position. I believe Austin Cindric was going all the way down there. Something happened to the 2.
Austin Cindric.
Caution.
And we got someone dropping all the way down the leaderboard.
Oh, big crash!
It's still going on.
Autumn.
I'm gonna go around as well. John Hunter, Nemechek, and a whole gaggle of cars involved early.
Big crash here early in Pocono. Wow. I mean, are we really surprised though?
Not at all. Pocono is so well known for these early crashes, and Blake is in the call. What happened?
I don't know. What happened? I'm here to see what happened.
Well,
we don't know what
Autumn
happened either.
wreck under caution. Big gaggle of cars. Barry turned Dylan into her.
The caution was set up before that.
No, the caution was way before that.
I know, like,
Yeah.
You know,
Autumn
Car,
wrecked
you can
under
double
yellow.
click on somebody. You know, you can double click on somebody on the little telemetry thing, and it'll skip 30 seconds back.
What?
Or you click replay.
Oh, I did not know that. All right, let me go to Cindric, because I think that's where it started. Oh, we're on the wrong game. We're on the wrong game. As Cindric got really loose, I saw him go. Oh, something happened with Cindric. Oh,
Yeah, that was all him. Yeah, he's
dynamic
by himself.
AI is proving
You actually spin by. Alright, let's.
he did. He spun out
yeah.
on his own.
In the field.
Typical Spindrick. That's why they call him that.
All right, okay, so I'm going to show you something. Can you, while we're under caution speed, can you bring the overlay on screen just so I can see it real quick? The telemetry or timing screen?
Tied telemetry. Yeah.
Not that, sorry. Oh, why I need you to make it full screen is so they could see the full graphics, like the bottom of the ticker.
Yeah. I tried to.
I meant the timing screen, what you use to look at timing and scoring.
Oh, yeah, I have that right here.
Yeah, pull it up on the main screen. I want to show you something, just so I can see it. Please hold chat. Okay, do you see where it says, move your mouse down? Move your mouse down. Okay, that little box that's empty. Click it, and then click like camera 1 or TV 1, I mean. Okay, and then click auto apply on the
All the way
towards the
over.
right.
No, autoplay.
And
There you go.
yeah, and then where it says 10 seconds, put 30. And what that'll do is you'll be able to click somebody, and then you'll click replay, and then it'll take you back 30 seconds.
Oh, cool.
And then open up Borderless Gaming only because when you you can't see 20th on the ticker, and then to limit like somebody's speed, I think. There you go. It look like iRacing? It should be here. There you go.
Oh.
All right, I'm being called back in here. Hi, chat. Bye, chat. Thank everybody. Tell Speed and I don't know why I almost said Tyler.
Wow.
It said
And
That's
Luke that
$7.50.
you love them.
Well, he is his son. It said 7:15. Y'all lied to me. My bad, Shaz. I apologized. I apologize to you. Christopher Bell's out front. I don't know. I think Kyle's the control car here.
McDonald's leading.
All right, here we go. Off turn 3. What turn 4 here at Pocono? It's going to be Tyler McDonald and Christopher Bell on the front row for the restart here at the Tricky Triangle. Let's try this one more time, boys. To the restart zone. We're back racing here at Pocono.
This time is going to be Tyler McDonald first for the kill. First time I've said that in about a month and a half. Tyler McDonald leading the field as Justin Haley trails behind.
Into one. Tyler's going to get a great jump over the field. He'll take the lead pretty easily.
Cody
Ware shoots up the second. What is the 51 got under the hood? This week. Oh! Priest gets loose in the middle. He's going to save it. There goes Ryan New below him. Ryan will take the spot. 2 for 1. The 33 says, yes, please. Cha-ching at the register.
Yeah, Ryan knew it wasn't just a
Oh, big crash.
Briscoe.
Oh, they're all going to pile in. Blake Garcia.
Blake Garcia bouncing around.
Autumn's in it.
There involved as well. And the whole field goes sideways once again out of the tunnel turn. And caution number 2 is out on lap number 4.
I spoke way too soon. The field cannot handle that tunnel turn, clearly. Let's see what happened this time. Let's hit, where's Briscoe?
Looks like Briscoe might have tried to clear himself here.
Potentially. I'm looking for him right now on the little scoring pylon. Little scoring thing. Ah! No, I don't want it up there. Gimme.
Hi, Blake.
Was that my fault?
I don't know. Carter's working on the replay right now.
Okay.
I think it was Chase Briscoe's fault. Oh, we're going way back. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so
Oh,
every
Hero view.
you're that many seconds.
It won't let me... Why? Why? What did I do?
You're in like helicopter cam.
I know that. But it won't let me change it.
Maybe because you have auto. Try because you have turn off auto apply.
No.
Right, hang on, I gotta go back to
There.
pit stops. There you go.
He's trying to throw all this fancy new tech in here, and it's broken.
Sound like my dad.
Where is
These kids these days with their fancy old technology.
Yep. Fancy old technology.
Anyway, let's go back and see that rack if we can.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but Briscoe's no longer on track. Trying to...
You could probably just
There we
focus
go.
on Garcia and it worked. There we go.
Found what happened here to Briscoe. Sorry about the long wait. We get some new things tonight here, so we're trying to figure everything out. He just cleared himself, man. I mean, he ran that 34 car out of room. He had no room after that. Let's go take a look at from the blimp cam. He just ran him out of room.
Just tried to come to the racetrack and there was no room indeed.
Oh, SVG's in it, man. He's had some great runs the past few weeks. That's rough for that number 88 car. See, he was 3
And
wide under the
Garcia.
tunnel turn. That's already crazy. But you see, he's going to have to lift here, get out of the gas, and he just gets up the track and wrecks himself. Garcia's in it. Then, oh, wow, number 98 does not check up very fast. Yeah, that's pretty much it for them. But we're re-racked here. So a few early yellows. I wonder how this is going to shake up strategy.
And it sure will. Remember the strategy, the pit window is 18 laps per driver, and we're already there. So if you came down pit road, you are good on fuel for the rest of the stage. Let's get it back going.
I don't believe anybody honestly did there.
I heard Blake come and say he was going down.
I guess it would make sense. He did already wreck, so might as well come get 4 fresh good years. Driver of the day, though, Cody Ware in the number 51 car. What is he doing? I mean, professional-looking 51 Arby's mobile in third place right now. Potentially about a battle for the lead. Let's see how this one ends up, though. Hello, ECS Racing.
That car has never looked capable once anytime I've seen it, but the 51 is putting a spin on that title and making it quite contendable. Pace car comes down pit road.
Let's get it back to the restart zone. We're back racing here at the Tricky Triangle. Tyler McDonald will take off and he's away.
Tyler McDonald once again a lethal start, shot out of a cannon. Guess who's behind him? It's Cody Ware. Side by side, sorry, not side by side. They're side by side for third as Ware holding down the fourth. This position no longer 3 wide for second.
McDonald's going to have a really good jump here. There's the number 51 battling with now Christopher Bell. You don't really usually hear that unless the 51's getting lapped, but he's running honest to God in second on speed right now. He's currently blocking the number 20 car, who's up the racetrack a little bit, trying to defend from Justin Haley. Ryan New is now coming to the picture. Looking on fourth, he's currently in the top 5.
Yeah, McDonald has set sail, but Ryan New is trying to change up the picture up front. Past the 7, and now he's to the inside quarter panel, not quite, of the 20.
He was going to want Christopher Bell here because he really does not want that 28 car to get out to a lead.
You can see the whole gaggle of field all going every single which way, trying to get position. Here comes Ryan New once again to the inside. He returns the favor, and he is clear. Bell, will he have the run off?
Nope.
No, he won't. He backs off, and Ryan New, the SpongeBob mobile, to the top 3.
I don't think he had a choice. Ryan Arrow blocked him almost into the wall right there. Good move by the 33, professional move. That's why he's won a lot of races in this series, on a decent bit of races this season. Tyler McDonald, though, man, out front by half a second over Cody Ware right now. A fresh tires in the back. Let's go take a look at where Blake Garcia is. Currently running 28th back here. Trying to make up some spots around the outside. Look at the 07. What a move. He'll take like what was that? 5-6 spots in one foul swoop. What a move, 3 wide. Dude, he wants the spots. Fresh tires showing out here. Garcia 3 wide entering 1.
Yeah, Garcia, the mastermind of the field, he just gained 10 to 15 positions.
Whoa!
Now he causes an incident. Kyle Busch up into the wall. Caution is not thrown. Garcia loses some more spots, but he's still in the net positive gain.
Wow, Garcia making moves right now. This, he has been, he's currently 25th. His lowest was 30th. So right now, Blake is showing out in that number 07 machine, gaining some more positions here. He's currently in 26th.
Yeah, Blake Garcia moving up through the field. Can he pull off the same miracle twice in a row? Trying it. We'll see if it works.
Elliot's got to get out of the gas there. He's going to lose a few spots. 07. Oh, we don't have a view of the fan zone right there, but Garcia still looking for more positions here. I would not be surprised if he's going on them, but here comes the number 33 of Ryan New to the inside of Cody Ware, and now he's going to be side by side with the 51. Cody Ware is not letting him just have it, dude. He's not just going to let him have second place. He's going to make him fight for it.
Yeah, Cody Ware is putting up a strong fight, keeping the 33 behind him. And off turn number 2, out of the tunnel turn, he's going to keep the position and maybe put a little more distance, almost 2 car lengths between the two.
Yeah, now we're to 51, man. He's having a great run so far.
Oh, no.
Ryan's going to get under him here. The number 51 makes a mistake. Just a difference, not on speed, but a simple difference on driver skill. And we know Ryan is better than Cody Ware. Number 33 car currently is in second now. He's going to have to make up a 1.5 second gap on Tyler. Let's take a look back at the 07, wherever he is. Yes, he's back here still fighting for positions, man. He is, he's not going to let these guys go easily either. He is trying to make up as many spots as he can. I want to watch him in a turn 3, man. He always sees, he's not close to anybody here, but I would be scared if I was on the inside on a restart here and I was entering through Garcia on my outside, because he's been able to rip that top and get past literally everybody. He's in 17th right now. Car looks great, fresh tires. He's still battling wheel issues, so definitely interesting, but definitely a valiant effort right now to make up some spots. Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. Hello? Hello? I do apologize. We're having Discord problems. Right now... Yeah, we're having a few Discord issues. I do apologize for the inconvenience. Oh, big crash! There goes Garcia. He's going to put himself in the wall, and that will end up probably being a caution. No, we're still green. Gillen's wrecking down the front straightaway as well. There's the yellow, and a huge crash down the front straightaway. The pileup of the century in Chase Briscoe is back in it. Caution waves. Again, I'm trying to get back in the booth here.
Speed Cup stop motion.
That's annoying. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
so you missed a huge crash.
I know. I just watched it live. I was in their call. What happened?
Yeah. So, the game. My thing decided to not be fun and not be cool.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, same. Right now.
I'm always scared to myself. My fault. Like, oh no.
Yeah, I'm always scared of that too. The one time your internet went out, it died.
We don't talk about that.
We gotta go find this crash because it was big.
Let's go see what our... Oh, dear. I just see a 34 screaming. Looked like he was like a rocket heading to the moon the way he was
Behind
charging on the
Blake
inside
here.
wall.
Oh, Blake just cleared himself against loose and wrecks himself, man. Blake, again, does not have his spotter this week, so that is still taking a learning curve to get used to, and big hit for Todd Gilliland, but that is not helping him at all. Let's go find the Todd father, see what happened here.
Question. Oh, looks like Suarez was actually the root of those problems, maybe?
Contact with Suarez. I mean, they could have checked up. Let's see what happened. Blake's going to come down. Kligerman's going to get into him. And Todd's just going to get plowed into by the 99.
Oh, Suarez is also going around.
Yeah, big crash after that, by the way. I mean, this is a huge one. Elliott's involved. SVG again. Oh, Chase Briscoe. Austin Cindric's in it again. Wow.
The whole field decided, hey, is this a parking lot? I'd love to take a stop.
Big crash. Yeah, they they all decided to take a stop for sure. Back out.
There was free food.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, they probably did. I mean, I would go if there's free food. Tyler McDonald coming down pit road with Ryan New right behind it. That's honestly the gift Ryan wanted. Now he's gonna have even tires with Tyler. Is it possible that 33 could go up here and win this stage? 15 out of 24 laps already complete. Let's go take a look here at our pit lane cam. We're going to go to the exit of pit road and kind of see what happens here. Question from Speedway Racing Network MLCS. Did you drop Charlotte? He did drop Charlotte. Yes, he did. I know I'm answering for you, but yes, you did.
Very unfortunately, I'll post a community post about it later.
Yep.
Look out for that.
No further comment.
Precisely.
McDonald.
Tyler McDonald couldn't get off first.
Nope, that's Ryan New. You are wrong. Ryan New gets off first.
I said is not going to get first.
I thought you did not. Okay, yeah. Ryan New, man. I mean, lightning fast pit stop. We know Penske has those updated crews, 4-car operation this year, so the 33 is showing out early.
Yeah, the 33 going to pop up to the top of the leaderboard, and it'll be interesting to see how this will affect the rest of this race, the rest of the stage, really. Tyler McDonald not going to be in the preferred position on this restart.
Yeah, he's definitely not, because now Ryan's going to be the control car. I do want to tell you, MLCS, we do have to talk Pocono after this. We've neglected to do that, so we got to get all that stuff sorted out.
Yeah, we were supposed to do it last night.
Yeah. Whose fault was that?
Okay. You! Anyway.
No.
Here, it's
No.
all Carter's fault. Don't
Lights
worry,
are
chat. We all
off.
know this. Ryan New.
Lights are
Tyler
off.
McDonald coming out of turn 3. What turn 4? We don't know that here. I'm going to steal his call.
Hey!
Turns number 4, the pace car is going to head down pit road. And just like that, Ryan New, Tyler McDonald, SpongeBob versus Swedish Fish. We're through the restart zone, and we're green here at Pocono.
Here we go. Who's going to split them and go 4 wide early? Is anybody going to get that treacherous off the start? Cody Ware might. Ryan's all the way up to the wall. As we enter 1 to the 33. He's going to go dragging down to the bottom. He's unable to. Tyler's going to paint that yellow line. And there goes Cody Ware around. Big crash. It's Blake Garcia.
Blake involved.
Christ.
I think there's a couple more cars in that
Oh,
that
yeah.
we may have believed.
Oh, yeah.
And there is the Calamity. Calamity corner is struck once again. These cars, they cannot traverse this restart. Byron involved, Blake involved, and many others. Let's see how it happens.
Well, we're first going to go look at what Cody...
I hope Blake's here.
I hate these races, dude. I can't get the...
He spins you.
The pit crew's an idiot.
Oh.
Cody Ware's an idiot. He can't hold the brakes to save his life.
That'd be on Autumn, who spun him.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Autumn completely dumped him. I never thought I'd be defending Cody Ware here, but Cody Ware is innocent in this situation. Poor guy. I mean, he was running second, got dumped. He's not in here anymore, is he?
No, he's here.
I want
He's
to
just
see.
seething.
I'm here. I'm looking at the chat with my mom.
Oh.
I need to open up the thing for her.
Big crash. Byron's in it again.
Hi, Blake's mom.
Hello, Mama Prime.
It's been a while.
Let me see.
Yeah, he's back.
Can you open up one of the lower thirds? I want to make sure we're working.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Carter, use the graphics.
I have
I
been.
told him. See, I told him.
I have
No, he
been.
hasn't. He hasn't, Blake. He hasn't. He's lying to your face.
Yeah, sure.
All right, they
About
work. Look
3,000
at
miles
Ryan.
away.
Yeah, I saw that photo. I was like, yes. Also, we need a number card for Autumn. Please remember next time.
I realized that. Oh, that's not what I want to do.
All right, go lock in. Stop wrecking.
I've tried to.
Is Ryan coming up pit road? He sure
Yes,
is.
Ryan's gonna go. Oh no, it's the faker Rooney.
Oh.
We've talked about this a lot.
No, we haven't.
No, we've talked about the faking. It's been a thing all season.
I missed some developments in my couple weeks away. Hello, Caleb. Welcome to the chat. And we're about 1 lap going back green here.
Thank you, Caleb. You love the vids. Oh, I'll tell Blake that. All right. Well, it's gonna be a good restart. I just got a feeling that they might not wreck.
I got the feel. Can we copyright Blake by singing?
I think he already has a copyrighted intro.
Oh.
I got that
I got a feeling. Ooh.
That's not even the song.
That tonight's gonna be
There we
a
go.
good night.
Stop.
That tonight's
Stop.
gonna be a good
Stop.
No. It wasn't. Oh, Cody was spinning again. Blake spun him.
Ethan, NASCAR fan 9. Hello, welcome to the chat.
My singing summoned him.
To clarify, it's Speed Cup Stop Motion. That's me, and MLCS Racing Network in the booth
Hello,
as
hello.
well. Yeah, that nerdy voice you hear. It's gonna be Ryan
yours?
Ryan New and Tyler McDonald, man, on the front row for this restart. Lights are off. I expect more chaos, but now Autumn's made her way up into third. She knows she's desperate to win on something else but a super speedway this season, so expect her to show up and show out for this green flag start.
I think one of the best parts is Cody Ware is no longer with us, only in spirit. But that scheme does remind me of one of his schemes from a couple of years ago. It's like he's still there. Tyler McDonald, Ryan New, Autumn Russell also up there. They're going to lead us back to green.
All right, let's get this one underway, or back underway, I should say, after the million yellows we've had. I'm sorry, I'm screwing with the screen on the restart. Here we go. Pace car is going to make a turn left onto pit road. Car is going to come back to the restart zone. We're back racing here in Pocono. Ryan New with a great jump, but how long can he hold off Tyler McDonald?
Yeah, we saw last restart he was able to do so quite often, but look at the field. How far will they span out? Only 3 wide in the back. That's going to be Garcia trying to lead the charge for a bit more inches, but the top 5, they're going to figure the whole thing out. Top 5 single file.
I've been watching for about 6 years now. That's awesome, Caleb. And hello, true Boston fan. Hopefully your wrist does get better. Now, we got a battle for the lead. How long will Ryan be able to hold off Tyler McDonald? We talked about Tyler's confidence coming into this weekend. Well, I wonder if that confidence is being shattered just a little bit as Ryan comes up here and takes the lead. But how long, like I said, is he going to be able to hold on with that 28 hounding him?
Well, the 28, he's going to make it a battle for sure. Going to peek to the outside lane for no avail. Ryan New still leading this race as they head out of turns 3 as he takes the lap.
Yeah, right now, the number 33 car now maybe trying to go below, not really trying to, you know, let Tyler get a good run off draft. We know how big of a thing, we've talked about that a lot here. Draft is a big thing between these leaders. It's going to keep you in the game. Keep in mind, though, folks, this is also for a stage. Right now, Ryan New is battling for this stage victory and one more playoff point. Yes, he cannot get to Tyler in the regular season, more than likely, but he can get that playoff point as he enters the tunnel turn super loose. To the bottom comes the 28 car. The number 28 got super loose there as well.
Yeah, the whole field going to catch strays and go sideways. But here he goes into turn 3. Tyler McDonald narrowing it up once again. And off the turn, who will have the advantage? It's once more Ryan New as we head to 3 more laps in stage number 1.
For how much longer? You see 4 wide back there. Blake is making up spots. He's making the dough right now, and he's making a pizza pie out of it. The number 33 of Ryan New to the bottom now. He's trying to hold off a 28 car. I don't know if he can, though. Whoa, there goes Ryan. They're both in the wall. Look at Autumn. She's also in the wall. And to the inside comes the 28 car of Tyler McDonald. He got loose coming off 1, but he did not lose it into 2 through the tunnel turn. Can he make it stick? Number 33 going to hang tough. Still side by side. Oh, there goes Ryan. McDonald's going to put him in the wall. What a move from the 28 to take it!
The entire field was sideways just 2 corners ago, and now mayhem has returned. McDonald clear the field, New bouncing off the wall once more. Every single corner, he's hit it 3 times in a row. We got more contact. Blaney almost spinning off the bumper bottom.
I believe Autumn might have just wrecked down the front straightaway. Yep, Autumn's crashing down the front straightaway. 2 to go in the stage. I think we're going to stay green here. Loss of track position big time for the number 98. Denny Hamlin's behind her. Got trapped behind her, not trying to run into the back of her. Wow. 28 of Tyler McDonald, though, man. I would doubt that would have been intentional. Ryan New, I think, is just a little bit too far.
At this point, I think he's going to need a miracle if he wants to steal this stage win away from Tyler McDonald. He's probably going to need a caution as once more he continues to put the pedal to the metal and drive off that corner. Successful. 2 laps to go in stage number 1.
PD Rose said, anytime Cody Ware's in the top 30 is a miracle. I don't know if you'll ever believe me, but he was running second in this race before he got dumped entering turn 1. He was actually running second.
It was the most glorious thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, in the Arby's mobile. Blake doing good. All my OMG crashes the most NASCAR thing ever. Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah. 2 to go here. I mean, Ryan and Tyler, we know how much of a rivalry they have. Not anything hateful or anything. Just in general, they're both great drivers and, you know, friendly rivalry. I'll call it that. Competitive rivalry. But right now, number 28 car, he's out front, entering 3. He's just got to go 1 more lap around the tricky triangle for a stage 1 victory and another playoff point.
Yeah, just 1 lap remains before he can get this elusive playoff point. And I was talking to him about 2 hours before this race, and he called it the second I joined the call and talked to him. He said, I'm winning tonight. He was positive in his car. He was positive in himself. And right now, he is showing that dominance as he exits turn 1 with a huge lead on Ryan.
Beers has said he's joining in a minute, so we're about to have a third commentator, but it's Tyler McDonald. It's only Tyler McDonald. It's been Tyler McDonald all season long, the points leader, the most winningest driver, I believe, or he's tied for it currently right now through the tunnel turn. Oh, he's going to smack the wall a little bit, but Ryan Willswell, no time gained or lost there, but through turn 3 for the final time in stage number 1, it's Tyler McDonald in the Swedish Fishmobile off turn 3. What turn 4? We don't have one of those here. Tyler McDonald will win stage number 1 here at Pocono.
Tyler McDonald, a class stage 1. Yellow's going to head up, but Tyler McDonald will take home stage number 1 here at Pocono and also get that elusive playoff point to further his chances in the playoffs. Let's go ahead and bring him in here and talk to him about that stage 1.
Yeah, Tyler, man, you get stage 1 done for here at Pocono. You know, we heard how the amount of confidence you had, but now without controversy, smacking Ryan into the outside wall right there. You know, good stage win, but what was your thought process?
Well, that was really weird because Ryan and I, like, we talked about it as it was happening, and we both didn't think that we touched each other. He said he was coming down to, like, side draft or something, and then his car just shot right. So I don't know if it was net code on one of our ends or not, but no one did anything on purpose. It was just kind of a racing incident there, I guess. I tried to give him enough room, and if I didn't, then oops. But I don't know. It sucks because we were gonna have a pretty fun battle there, I think.
Trying to find the battle right now. Yeah.
Zip past it.
No, it's through. It's in on the final straight.
Yeah, it was in the short shoot from
The
2
short
to
shoot,
3.
yeah. We're gonna go take a look at a blimp cam. It'd be easier to see through this.
Because I don't think
netcode.
either of us
That's
really made...
completely netcode. Yeah.
What was it? Okay.
Yeah, because you guys just like get close. You guys get close to each other, and Ryan just hovers off into the outside wall.
Yeah, because it felt weird because I didn't even get a contact point until he hit the wall. So.
Oh yeah.
It registered we had contact, but neither of us felt it. I mean, obviously Ryan felt it, but I didn't feel it in my wheel. And
yeah, you still have a good length there. You're just trying to side draft. Anyways, man, the car looks great out there. You're able to drive it, man. Is there anything you want out of it in this next stage, or you're not going to change anything?
Not really. I mean, I'm not really pushing it either. So, I don't know. Just kind of hanging out here till we get to the last stage. Hopefully, we can get some more green flag runs in.
Yeah.
I see there's a lot of trouble in the back of the field tonight. But yeah.
The tunnel turn's been the problem, honestly. That's been the biggest problem.
Yeah,
that's why it's called the trouble turn.
I like it.
Anyways, so I mean, there's a lot to consider when you come to a track like this. We talked about it earlier, man. You're coming down pit road. Is there what strategy do you think you're going to employ? Do you want tires at the end of this race, or would you rather have track position?
Track position, I think, is going to be the big one here. Because tires don't wear too much. Yeah, track position game, especially with this car. So
yeah. All right, man. Well, you got to rely on that lightning fast pit crew. They've been fast all season long. Thank you for your time.
Yes, sir.
Always a pleasure to have Tyler McDonald in the booth, man. Stage 1 winner. And we're finally joined by Gavin Beers 12. He's been the only one who's been consistently with me these past few weeks. Yeah, to kind of tell you guys this now, he's actually our permanent third commentator. So you guys are in for a treat for basically for the rest of the season. 3 commentators. Gavin, welcome to the booth, man. It's your favorite track.
Oh my gosh. Pocono is the greatest track of all time, and you can't change my mind. I missed all of stage 1. I know Tyler won it. That's all I know. So I'm going into this kind of blind.
Chaos.
It's Pocono. We'll be fine.
Like, a lot of wrecks.
To sum it up, Tyler has the fastest car. Ryan's pretty similar, not quite. Cody Ware was in second for about half the stage.
He got dumped.
And then they keep wrecking in the back of the field. That's about it.
Yep. That's honestly a perfect way to summarize. Don't need a race summary segment when we have MLCS Racing Network. Yeah, so we're all gonna be there this weekend, chat. It's gonna be a fun time. Me, MLCS Racing Network and Gavin Beers, so we're all going to be there. So it's gonna be a fun time at Pocono Raceway.
Vlog coming.
Yeah, vlog coming,
Maybe.
and probably a meetup, at least for me, for fans. So definitely keep an eye out on my YouTube. It's a Blake. Don't think Blake likes Pocono. Lol, and the 24 wrecked. Lol, awesome. Yes.
What is this 24 hate?
William Byron hate. Are we surprised? Looks like Ryan came down to top off on fuel there.
I'm taking offense.
That's a smart move. He's already in the back, I believe, right?
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
restarting in the back.
Yeah, he
Close
was.
to it.
Yeah, why not come down and get some more fuel? We know there's a lot of fuel strategy that goes into these races at Pocono. So many have ended with fuel mileage finish. It's absolutely a great move. It's still stage 2. You can make it, I believe, until the end. Maybe a pit stop needed with caution would be fine. But towards the end of this race, if you're in an opportunity to come down pit road on that last pit stop and just get an extra lap of gas in there, you're going to be fine. Because who knows? It can come down to the final corner with running out of fuel. So an extra lap is huge. That leaves you some room for even a burnout after it if you like.
Yeah, I mean, Beers is going to be our analyst all night because he's really, really good on talking about. Yeah, he's very smart about Pocono fuel strategy. This guy is from the Philippines. Tristan, man, welcome to the VC. No, sorry, welcome to the stream.
The what?
It's been a crazy race so far, Tristan. Stick around, grab some popcorn, and relax. It's gonna be a crazy rest of the race here at Pocono. Who's gonna get it done, guys? I'm not really sure. I feel like it's very still much up in the air.
Yeah, this race is none but. That's not the analogy. Whatever. It does not. No one knows how this will end up. And right now, all of our favorites are a bit shuffled throughout the pack. Tyler McDonald is going to be leading all of them up in 14th on the outside lane. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here at Pocono.
Yeah, Ryan Blaney and Carson Hocevar, Mexico City lover himself, is on the front row here for the restart. Let's hit our blimp cam for this one. Here we go. Ryan Blaney and Carson Hocevar to the restart zone. We're back racing, and look at the 77. He backed it up, and Blaney's off, and he's away.
Ryan Blaney shot out of the cannon as they head into turn number 1.
Whoa, we got a stack up.
We got Troy in the back. Tyler McDonald, he's not going to go. Ryan New streaming past in the entire outside lane. We got a car around.
It's going to be the number 98 of Autumn. She's going to smack the outside wall. John Hunter Nemechek involved as well. We stay green, luckily, off the start of the stage.
More contact with the wall there for Autumn down Long Pond. Still side by side for whatever spot that is. They're going to go side by side into the tunnel turn. 2 rows deep. Tyler on the inside. Chastain's going to back out of it. Leave that 28 car to pull ahead. He knows he's faster than him. He's going to let him take that spot away.
Yeah, he's currently pulling up number 20. He's in the top 20 now. He's just got to start slinging those positions more. Ryan New, actually, after that stack up, he topped off on fuel. And Gavin, he's actually ahead of these guys. So Ryan net gaining positions, but it's a little bit more gas. See Suarez pitting there in the back. 3 wide down the front straightaway. Here comes the 20 in a McDonald. Then looks like the number 6 Brad Keselowski to back out of that one.
Yeah, Tyler McDonald continued to send it all the way in the corner. Ryan New gonna fall all the way up the racetrack. He's out of the groove now, trying to get a corner off. Ryan Reese around hard on the Long Pond straightaway.
That's Riley Hurst.
I'm gonna stop commentating. Go ahead, guys.
Yes.
It was so weird because the 33 was up against the wall and he was making it work. He was gaining time, but running right up against the fence is nowhere you want to be. The 33 thought he was going to lose momentum like everybody else did, just came up on him. And the 35 did. The 33 was still there. They're going to keep going, still green, but a very messy restart to start stage 2.
Yeah.
Oh, more contact with Keselowski.
Oh!
Oh, no.
He's going to save it.
Still getting into each other.
Yeah, these guys are having a lot of contact early in this one. I feel like a little bit more contact than we're used to seeing here at Pocono. If you even make the slightest bit of contact we've seen tonight, it's going to result in you going around and you crashing. Ryan New, though, man, he's currently in 20th. He started the 15th position. He's led 6 laps, but struggling here at the beginning of this run. Autumn's there as well. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I don't know what I did. Okay, we're good. But yeah, so currently Ryan Blaney's still out front. Blake Garcia has worked his way into 3rd position. Wow. And he's to the outside of Bell.
This is a runner and a half by Blake Garcia right here from the back of the field to the front. Another thing to note is the lap count of stage 2 has changed from 21 down to 18, which now means every single driver is good on fuel.
What is the fuel window, by the way?
18 laps.
Okay, good. See Autumn in the back going way down to the inside, all the way down to the paint. As Blake going to take now the lead away from Christopher Bell. Ryan Blaney must have came down pit road from the lead.
Oh!
Sideways up the first corner. He's going to hang on to it. That'll give Bell the lead once again.
Number 07 going to get loose coming off the turn number 1. Now they're going to sling through the tunnel turn. He's got to go get him back right there. Noah Gregson in that 4 car looking to make up some spots as well. Trying to get to the second position. To clarify, Tristan is currently slurping Korean cheese ramen while watching. So that is a new one. I've not heard of Korean cheese ramen. That does sound kind of good though. Off now 3. Garcia still in second. He's going to have a lot of work to do. That 20 car is fast. Probably some sort of inverted strategy, I'd have to estimate here.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see Ryan, though, he's up to 19th now, 18th, 17th. Position continue to take down. So many drivers coming down pit road. 26th, 25th on back now. All heading down pit road.
Yeah, lots of cars on pit road. Yeah. We're going to catch one of them here. I'm going to keep clicking around until I find one of them.
Ooh. They're getting close to each other. Shane Van Gisbergen and Zane Smith almost came together. Here's Cole Custer.
Here's Chris Buescher
on pit road.
Chase Elliott's back out on track. We know that a lot of these guys are, going to play different pit strategy. You see Christopher Bell. Looks like Garcia got him while we were taking a look at a pit road. But I assume that 20 car is going to be in very soon. There he comes down pit road. There are a big fleet of cars coming down pit road. Look at these guys.
Yeah, everybody and their mother are going to come down pit road here. Christopher Bell going to come down, ceding the lead to Blake Garcia, and then Tyler McDonald going to take 2 positions in the field.
Yeah, McDonald now. Let's take a look at where he's at. He's currently in second, so he's running, Blake's basically almost a straightaway ahead. Number 07 going to try to keep a lot of distance through this strategy he played, I believe, to get up there. Right now, though, Autumn has been in 6th. And Ryan New here is not too far behind either. So our player cars are making it up. Stage 2, though, everybody, is coming to an end. We're coming up to, 5 to go in the stage, and Blake Garcia is out front by a good number.
Just had a big... Sorry, you go ahead.
Okay. Blake Garcia is... Oh, wow, we see Autumn screaming down, trying to get a bit more momentum, heading into the front straightaway, but Blake Garcia, a huge lead, 3.5 seconds, but it's being closed very rapidly. Half a second lost already, just through turns 1.
Yeah, actually just
gained
Blake
a second. Had a big moment off turn 3, right as we cut to him. We can see he was already sideways, so we tried to save the car. Gained a little bit of time down Long Pond. Now he's got a 10th gained over McDonald right now. But heading into turn 2, McDonald going to make up that time on the straightaways. The corners really... Now he's making a big time into 2 as well. So Blake pulling away. Both these cars kind of even right now. Blake better down the straightaways. Tyler better in the corners. So it's going to be interesting to see with just coming to 3 to go in the stage, who's able to hang on. I do not think Tyler has enough to catch him, though. But he's got that gap down pretty good so far. Yeah, it's all about the straightaway speed, though, for Blake. And honestly, we have longer straightaways than we do corners here at Pocono. So, Tyler's starting to cut into that lead just ever so slightly. He's past Buescher. But I do... Wow, Blake gained a lot entering the corner right there. But I think there's a lot to be said about Tyler trying to catch. The stage has... Was it? Okay, I guess we're at lap 12 out of... That's not right.
I'm gonna verify real quick.
That is not right. At all.
Old Blake up the racetrack there. Almost tagged the wall. He entered low, kind of slid up too much, almost what it looked like in the middle of the corner. Didn't tag the wall, but still gave up a bunch of time. Now down 2.5 seconds back to Tyler. So he lost half a second over Tyler right now. Still making his way through turn 3. And you got to wonder if that straightaway advantage is coming from the 19 of Chase Briscoe. Look right in front of him, that lap car, the 19. He's going to be getting that draft down the straightaways. And as soon as he enters the corner, if he's in the same line, that's going to get all of that dirty air off that 19 car thrown down in the corners, up allowing Tyler to catch just that much faster.
Yeah, you're completely right on that end. Order is me, you, Gavin.
Yep.
I'm trying to fix the ticker.
Yeah, right lap 48 in the lap slot, and that should fix it.
I did. It's,
Well, in that case, we're screwed, chat. Blake Garcia still going to lead the charge about 3
Oh.
seconds. Whoa! Crazy loose off the corner, skyrocketing towards the wall, and that gap has shrunk rapidly, down a second, and now only 2 seconds separate the two best buds.
yeah,
We saw Blake do that same exact thing a lap ago, except he caught the car, didn't hit the wall. This time he was not able to catch it. He pounded that outside wall. Looked like a pretty square hit on the side, not damage done, obviously. But still losing a little bit of time. That 19 car is holding his ground, still pulling away even just a little bit.
So to clarify, we are lap 14 out of 48 here in the stage. So I'll let you guys know when we kind of get to that. Garcia, though, still out front. Tyler slowly but surely kind of shrunk that gap. But Tyler versus Blake, I mean, we've seen this before. Tyler has really always really won those. Blake's in the wall again. But Tyler's really always won those battles. But at Michigan, he didn't. He actually got beat by Blake. So I think it's just up to right now who can keep it out of the wall. And clearly Tyler's doing a better job than that.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see at least once a lap Blake Garcia in the wall, but McDonald, he's going to skyrocket his machine down pit road. And just like that, the battle is all Blake's. Tyler McDonald on pit road.
Interesting call to me. I don't think he pit at all yet this stage, so that'll put him a little bit ahead. I believe this pit stop as well is going to draw a lot of other drivers down to pit road, except for those ones that we saw pit earlier in the stage. They may stay out for a little bit longer, but all those player cars like Blake, I believe we're going to see him come down pretty soon as well as Tyler enters his pit box. Going to see where he cycles out in relation to everybody else.
Okay.
Keep in mind that the pit window is 18 laps. And everyone's getting to the very end of that right now, with McDonald's going to come down on lap 16. Only about 2 laps to go, and oh, he's sideways, almost hit the wall off pit road. But Garcia only has about 2 more laps before he has to come down and pit.
Tyler coming out right now. It's such a big track, you're not going to lose a lap if you come down pit road as well. So he comes out, merges middle of the field, around 23rd spot right now in front of the 88 of SVG. Down Long Pond. That's going to draw everybody, and I would think 2-3 laps we're going to see everybody come in, like you said. But right now, it's just Blake came down pit road, I believe, as well. You see the 57 stay out. He scored as the leader. She scored as the leader right now. Blake in pit road. Now we're going to watch to see where the 07 cycles out in relation to the 28 car.
Here he is, 07 of Garcia. I was trying to screw with the ticker, now I completely screwed it up. 07 of Garcia is off pit road. Here we go. Where will he merge in relation to the 28 car? Oh, Tyler's still way down there. Garcia's off, and he's away. Great pit stop by the 07 team to get him out. Before that, 28 car managed to catch him. He's just through turn number 1 now, so little bit of a mistake potentially in strategy by the 28 car McDonald.
You do have to wonder, if you are Tyler McDonald, did you get a little something on the pit strategy? Do you go for 4 tires instead of 2? And how did Blake Garcia get that much further ahead of you? Or was it purely a skill issue? Lots of things to consider for the 28 camp.
Yeah, I mean, that is a lot to consider. Right now, though, Ma Buchanan is out front. We're currently on lap 41 out of 96 tonight here at Pocono. 48 laps is stage number 2 MLCS. I'm going to put you in track of keeping where we are in the stage as you're in charge of that. But right now, Garcia trying to not cook himself.
You're the only person who has access to the laps because you're in iRacing.
No.
So that's on you. Ma Buchanan will be leading this race once everyone cycles out. I believe Garcia might be your leader here. Actually, I think Ryan New is ahead of him on this strategy. Only 2 positions, but still 7 seconds ahead of Blake Garcia.
Yeah, right now, trying to think of how I can split this. My bad, Gavin, go. I've been trying to figure this out.
Outside of Ryan Blaney, almost tagged the wall right there trying to get by him. Blake is so good running that high line. We see no other driver get up by there because there's so many marbles up there that if you just step that boundary just ever so slightly, you're going to end up in the wall. But Blake and everybody else really all those player cars have been so good at running so much higher on the racetrack than everybody else in the field, and it's really getting him a big advantage. Look at all the gap that he put over Ryan Blaney so far off of turn 1 and down Long Pond now.
Yeah, down the front, down Long Pond. Garcia, I mean, the biggest thing here is you don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to spin yourself out, wreck yourself. And he's really trying to do that as he tags the wall. Commentator's curse. 07, though, trying to hold on to it here. But, yeah, he has clearly got a strong car. But the question is, you know, I don't think he's going to be the leader. Ryan could have not pitted just yet. But have to see how our strategy all kind of shakes out here.
Yeah, so many drivers on different pit strategies right now. Blake Garcia, he is on his own along with McDonald. Let's see how it will play out. But take again, as Gavin said, just one lap ago, look how high he is. This is not the traditional lane around this 3-turn triangle. It is so commonly much lower, and him ripping this outline and having it work is truly impressive to see.
We're going to pull
It really
Blake
is.
in
Look
here.
at the gap he put over Ryan Blaney. He just got by him, what, 2 laps ago, 3 laps ago now? And he has got such a big gap over that 12 car. And there's a lot of factors that go into that as Blake gets a little wide again, not too bad.
Blake,
But remember, 33
It's
staying out right
tight!
now.
Blake,
As we can
tell.
how many laps do we have left in the stage? The ticker broke again.
How did it break 5? Did you put 20 or 48 or whatever it is
Yep.
in stage 2?
Yep. I've tried everything.
This is a troubleshooting for a caution.
Okay.
So
If you want, you can close the ticker, just reopen it.
I'm not doing that. I have everything open.
It's not gonna reset. It's not gonna reset anything. It's just
Well, what's the
My word.
so how many laps do we have left in the stage? That's what I need to know.
how many laps do I have left in the stage? I'm at 5 right here. I don't know where I'm running either.
So 5 to go in the stage. Got it.
Yep.
You're in third.
Okay, thank you.
5 laps to go. That's the tried and true method of getting your information. 5 laps to go here in stage number 2. Blake's trying to hold on, but the 20, the points you're gonna get, it's fine. Blake's probably out of the regular season championship at this point, but that playoff point is something you carry into the playoffs with you. Blake sitting 3rd in points. There's a chance he could go get Ryan, but that playoff point, or as Tyler put it, the PP point, it means everything. As right now, it looks like Ryan Blade is going to be in 3rd, but Ryan Dew's going to be on in 1st now. He's going to have that the lead. Going to get the playoff point.
Something very important to note is that Autumn Russell just came down pit road here, taking away her chance for this playoff point. And just like that is all Ryan New's point. He has a 2.5 over Garcia. We'll see if he can keep it over the next 3 laps.
Yeah, he's trying to. Good corner through turn 2 right there. The 2.5 is the gap back to Blake. He should be able to hang on right there in that 33 car. Remember, he has an extra lap of fuel, so I don't think that should be an issue as he rounds out turn 3 back down to the front stretch. Blake is set. He's there. He's getting a little bit closer in the mirror of that 33 car. I don't think it's anything to worry about for Ryan, though.
Yeah, no, I'd say Ryan has really got no threat. That 33's been good in clean air. If you look to the left, we have telemetry on the screen for you guys to look at. Look at the RPMs. Look at the speed you lose going into the corners right there and exiting 1. I mean, this is something to say. Also, to keep in mind, that number 98 is not here for points. She is just here for trophies this season.
Yeah, she has one goal, and that is to win. She is not here to get some playoff points. She is here to take home this win, and she's going to set herself up to do that quite nicely after this stage. But it's all Ryan New out front still a 2.5. Garcia, only a pass thought.
Ryan running the inside of the racetrack. Blake, you see all the way up against the wall like we talked about. So those 2 lanes could be really the differential between who comes out on top here. Ryan's still a 2nd and a 3rd away down the front stretch. You see a couple cars coming to pit road in the back, maybe just one. Back into turn 1 for Ryan. He's going to go to the bottom. Let's see where Blake goes behind him.
Yeah, it's 33 car, man. Ryan's so good in the long run, and we've kind of found that here after the pit stops. That 33 car is also great in clean air. You can just see how well it is driving. But Blake is slowly but surely closing that gap. So Blake's car could be driving a little bit better. Wouldn't that be a storybook season? Blake Garcia has not had a two-win season in a while, so he's looking to say, well, he had one last year, but before the switch to iRacing, as you see him sending it. Number 98 of Autumn's gonna battle with him here, side by side down the front straightaway. Blake's gonna clear.
I really love watching the difference in lines between the leader and Garcia here in second. It is so vastly different. Ryan's just trying to get it to the end of this stage, nursing the car on the bottom lane, making sure he doesn't go too high off the corner. And Garcia, as Autumn goes up the racetrack, is taking every single ounce out of the tunnel turn and turns one, trying to run this car to the fence.
We saw Ryan Blaney come down pit road from third place as well. He came down pit road. Lost those points. He's not going to get any points in the stage from coming down pit road, but that's going to put him on the front row, we believe, at the restart. As the 98 still battling to try to get around the 33 to the inside. She's going to go. She's going to take that spot away. And look at Blake into the outside of the 33. The battle for the stage win through turn 3.
Stage win off 3. This is it. Checkered flag, I believe, is in the air. Autumn just stole it from Ryan. She doesn't even need the point. She doesn't care. Autumn, I believe, just got the checkered flag.
She's a letdown.
Oh, she left down? Okay, well, I did not know that. My scoring was showing me something different. Not sure what happened to Ryan at all. Ryan dropped all the way back. Something happened to the number 33 car.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure he won that stage, but I do believe it was Garcia at the line. We're going to take another look at it here, Rice, and quickly. Autumn up in the front. Ryan having some apparent trouble, so slow off the corner. And I think he actually will get to the line.
Ryan got it, barely.
He will.
Something happened to that 33.
Point, and maybe even running out of fuel.
Potentially. That actually could have happened.
Yeah, you might be right, actually. I didn't think about that. You might be right. And look at all the cars that were on pit road as well. They came down under 2 to go in the stage on the final lap there. So they're all going to cycle to the front, I believe, if they don't get a penalty for pitting when pit road was closed. So that's really going to be interesting for those guys running at the front. If they don't get a penalty, they'll be mired back in traffic for the restart.
You see Tyler McDonald back there, man, just getting up to these guys right here. So right now, let's kind of take a look at the pit stop. So this is where things are going to get interesting. Garcia is going down the front straightaway again. He's probably going to pit next time by. Ryan's going to come on pit road. Tyler is going to keep the track position here. Going to have to let some cars by. Blake, I believe, is staying out, actually. He's going to catch the pace car. So, interesting strategy from the 07. Let's see. All right. Midwest Cup Series. Hello, Speaker. Yes, hello, man. What's up? Shannon Thomas. Hello, hi. Welcome to the chat. When is NASCAR Mexico City? I don't know if you're. I'm not doing it. That is going to be Slam Door 99. That'll be out, I believe, tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't want to confirm anything, but yeah, tomorrow. So you'll watch Mexico City tomorrow, and then Pocono is probably coming up the next few weeks. So get ready for that as well. Though it's going to be Blake Garcia tonight. Focusing on tonight. It's been a crazy race so far. So, boys, let's get our predictions in the chat. Drop your predictions. Who's going to get it done? Who's going to get it done tonight?
I'm going to have to go with Ryan New here. He's looking pretty strong, and I do think that he will be able to sneak one past Tyler and close up that points lead.
I agree. It's going to be hard to bet against them, but we really haven't had a fair shot to see everybody at the front row. At least I haven't in that stage. So I'm interested to see what speed Tyler has in relation to 33, but the 33 is definitely one to watch so far.
I'm going to have to go Blake Garcia in that 07, man. I just think he's got a knack for winning these weird, odd races. The Tricky Triangle, we know how weird of a track it can be. He's into his pit box now. But, you know, Garcia, he's been, you know, I feel like an underrated driver a little bit. Been up front, had race-winning speed all season long. I kind of go back to Martinsville, but he just kind of got in it on his own head. But he won a few weeks ago in Michigan, and now he's got the chance to go out here and win another race. So, race number 22 coming up, potentially.
Yeah, Blake Garcia is going to come off pit road victorious. First him, then Tyler McDonald. Ryan New going to drop quite a few positions back down to the 8th position, 8th spot, I do believe, but Ryan Laney believes back to green.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Ryan.
Hi, I was just dragged in here.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to do your interview. We're trying to sort things out. Ryan New, you got it done, man. Stage number 2. How do you feel like getting yet another playoff point, stacking those before the chase begins?
I need him. That's what it is. No, I tried a different strategy just to see if it would work, and wow.
Yeah, clearly
Oh, that's
it did. What's the strategy for stage number 3, man? Any particular one?
Stay with Tyler.
Stay ahead of the
At this
number
point-
28.
I wish, but I don't know if I can do that. But yes, absolutely. That is the plan. To just at least stay with him or stay ahead of him, but he does have a fast race car, so I mean we were just playing for strategy that time, so I mean we're gonna have to just kind of mirror what the 28 does this run, so
Yeah.
we'll see what we can do. Got some time to make up now since we're in the back, but like we got some playoff points in there.
Yeah, man, we talked, we've talked all weekend about how these cars, perform. I see you're coming down to get more gas. How these cars perform under pressure. How does your car feel in relation to the track? Is it loose? Is it tight? Is the track a little scary? Like, how do you really feel inside the cockpit of that race car?
At times it's tight, other times it's loose, especially on the beginning of the run. Going into turn 1, it's a scary place. You want to slide up. But no, I mean, it's mostly tight. I mean, if you miss your mark, man, you lose seconds. So it's definitely, you got to be perfect here, or you're gonna be up to the wall.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to do a lot to battle that number 07 and the 28 car, but you got strategy on your side potentially, man. All right, you got that long run speed in you. We can tell up here in the booth. Good luck for the rest of the race.
Thank you.
Well, Gavin, do you pick Ryan now? You didn't really make a pick. I kind of want to know. Who are you picking?
Yeah, I'll go with Ryan. I think that extra lap of fuel over everybody else, granted, it is a pace lap. If it comes down to the end and he's the only one that does that, he can absolutely win this race if it's a fuel mileage finish. So I like his bold strategy so far. He's going to be restarting at the back, so he's got to avoid the trouble as always. But if he's able to get back up to the front, I think he's absolutely one to watch. So he will be my pick as well.
Yeah, completely fair. All right, it's going to be, I believe, it's going to be Tyler McDonald. That's Blake Garcia. He's just out on the bottom there. The big thing with Blake here is, like I said, he's won already kind of one of these 2-mile races already this season. So he's kind of drafting, not really super speedway, but you'll lean on the draft here for sure. It's going to be Texas Heat Racing teammates of Blake Garcia and Tyler McDonald in the number 28 car. Here on the front row to the restart zone. We're back racing here at the Tricky Triangle. Teammates on the front row.
Garcia going to be out to an early jump here at the Tricky Triangle down the long front straightaway. He is clear for the lead. McDonald slotted into his pocket in second, and the whole field bouncing for position behind.
Yeah, this is where things are going to start getting interesting. You know who I'm going to go watch, though? Somebody who's in the Hornets' nest right now. That's going to be Ryan New.
Yeah, Ryan New, he is here to make some positions inside 3 wide twice in a row. He's going to try and make it 4 times through the tunnel, turn 3 wide, will it stick?
Oh, caught it. The 32. Ibachek into the 34, came down. Probably had room on the 33. Almost got into his door right there. They made big contact, all able to keep it straight, but there's still 3 and 4 wide racing through turn 3. More contact.
Big crash down the front straightaway.
9 is caught up with it. Goes to 2 and a 77 poster bar.
SVG gets turned. He's had such great runs so far this season, but this has not been one of them. Currently has this like his 3rd incident involved in. What a big hit down the front straightaway. It looks like he might have just cleared himself right here. Yeah, just clears himself. Todd Gilliland, that's the 2nd time somebody has cleared themselves on Gilliland today. Big crash down the front straightaway.
Yeah, and our 4th incident caution of the day is going to come out here in the very early stages of stage number 3. And with the way these guys have been racing, it is not a shock. Look at them, off turns 3, SVG sliding all the way up the racetrack trying to clear himself, and to no avail. Everyone around the back, and a caution was made.
Yeah, Cindric.
The whole thing really started in turn 2 with the contact from the 42 into the 33 that stacked everybody up. And Shane Van Gisbergen was caught in the middle. He thought he was clear and just had no room. Luckily, not many more cars were involved.
Everybody's currently trying to find the pace car right now, wherever it might be. We're still running full speed. Yellow is out, though. We're green. Why is the ticker yellow?
It's been like that for a while.
Into the wall. The 28 just barely tagged it right in front of the 07. Blake got a little sideways as well, so no harm, no foul there between the top two. They still got 2 seconds over third place, but close call there.
I apologize for the inconvenience. We are still green. McDonald out front right now, and Garcia behind him. Look at Autumn in the back. She's trying to make up some spots right now. 3 wide down the front straightaway. Looks like the number 4 Greg's going to back out of that one.
Yeah, everyone just wants to sort themselves out. You don't want to force a 3, even 4 wide into one of these corners. As you can see, Logano getting a bit too close to Autumn and skyrocketing up the racetrack. But we got a battle for the lead in the making. Blake Garcia right on the back bumper of McDonald.
Heading into turn 2 once again. The 07 looks a little bit lower. Hugs that yellow line through the corner. That's going to make him drift up on the exit. Oh, he spin! Saves it off turn 2. What a move there. He's able to hang on to it. Oh, he did hit the wall. Contact with the 07. He's going to get the wall hard. See if everybody can avoid him entering turn 3. But a big move there. And an unfortunate situation for the 07. Still running in the middle of the racetrack. Holds up to 33 of Ryan there as well. He's going to try to get by him on the low side.
Big contact with the wall again. We've talked about this all season long. Blake getting in his own head, and he has done it yet again. The number 07 does not make the best move right there for sure, and puts himself in a bad position. Now, he's only in 9th, but that's track position loss for the 07 of Garcia.
Yeah, for about 0.2 seconds behind to 5+. A huge deficit for Garcia here. He's going to have a lot of ground to make up, and now he is in the Hornets' nest right here. They're going to be almost 3, almost 4 on the exit. The 4 is going to try and make it 5. It's not going to work. To no avail. Logano spinning. Garcia involved. Michael McDowell, and a huge incident off of the tunnel turn once again here in Pocono.
I mean, there was no way that could have worked. 3 wide hardly works through turn 2, that 90-degree corner. 4 wide, there was no chance that they were going to make it. And unfortunately, Joey Logano was the only one that got really turned around there. Blake had some contact, but it really started right there. The 22 into the 98 got Autumn sideways. Then they all made contact. Ryan forces his way through, and they all squeeze each other, run out of room. The 22 sideways in front of the 07. So Blake continuing to fall down that running order, as I believe now the caution is out.
Yeah, yellow's out. Just not enough room. You see the 33 right here. Just you can't do anything right there. Like, you can't even put that on Ryan because he's coming up the track. The corner forces you to go up and that car to slide. So, you should be running 4 wide in the tunnel turn. Gonna hit Joey, and then Joey's gonna get turned in front of Blake. Blake's been involved in all kinds of messes tonight, along the number 98 of Autumn. So, yeah, big crash. Joey's going to pay the biggest price of anybody. But Tyler McDonald's out front. Enjoy some clean air, boys.
Yeah, this is going to change a lot of things here. Well, not really, actually. Blake Garcia is able to get it fired back up in the 8th position. But just like that, we see how easy it is to cause an incident here at Pocono. They were just side-by-side racing, except they were all next to each other. One thing's lead to another, and they're 4, almost 5 wide, and they all go around. It's going to be interesting to see this for the rest of the race.
Yeah, now these restarts, we talk about it every week. After this final stage starts, the restarts are just continuing to get even wilder and wilder than the ones before, especially at a track like this where the restarts are already crazy. They're going to continue to get crazy. I would not expect this to be the last caution as we see some of the leaders coming down pit road here. All the player cars are in. AI is going to stay out, so an interesting strategy call.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised we're having split strategies here at the end of this. It's going to be interesting because I feel like we're going to get a fuel mileage race. These yellows keep throwing a wrench in everyone's plans, so it's so far been a very interesting middle portion to this race. We've seen a lot of crazy crashes, crazy stage, and Ryan New got it done. But right now, it's all about pit strategy. Who's going to get off first? You see Ryan New is going to crank it down pit road. Who's going to get off? It's going to be McDonald. Looks like he's going to get him off at the line. At 33 is behind him. And the number 98 car, Blake Garcia, with a slow stop.
Yeah, something to note is how slow that 07 was. He's going to come out here at the very tail end of the field, as we do not have much longer in this race. Will they be good to the end? I don't know. I'm not quite sure how many laps are left here. But yeah, should be interesting to find out.
Out of 96 laps so far in this one.
So how many laps left to go?
Basic math's going to tell me like 36.
Yeah, so you're going to need one more pit stop. If the pit window is 18 laps exactly, one more pit stop will take you to the end of this race, and we'll see if they can make that work.
That's kind of close, but a caution or two, you'll be fine to get it in still one more stop. If it goes green, you might want to might want to try to save gas on this opening run it a lap or two longer, and then hope for no cautions after that to force an overtime. But after this, with a few caution laps here right now, you should be good to make it. Splitting that stage right in half, I expect many people to do. Unless they expect an overtime restart, then you'll see them run a lap or two past that fuel window. So it's really going to be interesting to see in this final stage. Always seems to be fuel mileage races here at the end of these long races in Pocono.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's, it looks like, coming down back pit road to splash up. That's going to be the 28 and the number 07 of Garcia and McDonald. But I think the biggest thing here to consider is, what do you plan for? Do you plan for the overtimes? Do you plan for the short runs for with your fuel strategy and tire strategy, or is your plan to bank on not getting a caution and go the long run and try to go the distance?
At this point, I don't think it's feasible for any single driver in this field to be able to make it to the end of this race without another pit stop. And I think most of them will have to come down pit road at least once or twice. Probably twice for the majority of the field, and that's where Ryan New, Tyler McDonald, and Blake Garcia have a huge advantage over them.
Yeah, they do. If I were in the field, I would plan for an overtime just because you never know, especially if you're saving gas on this caution here. You can maybe lift on the entrance of the corners instead of braking. Just save a little bit of gas, maybe a lap or two more to put that pit window over the edge, just a lap or two, like I said. That way you'd be good for overtime. I think splitting it right in half, that way you're just barely going to make it to the end of the race. If there is a caution, you're going to have to come down pit road. Unless there's a string of cautions that'll get you to save that fuel. But if there's not, you really want to play that out to try and hope for an overtime finish. So save probably about a lap or two more gas than you normally would.
Yes, Ross, it is very realistic. I know the graphics are great. You see the campers down the short chute heading into 3. Yeah, it's going to be Bob Buchanan and Brad Keselowski. Strategy means everything here at Pocono. It's going to be a great restart. And to answer Petey Rose, your question, 36 laps to go with the line. So it's going to be a great restart here. It's going to be the number 57 of Ma Buchanan and Brad Keselowski on the front row for the restart here at the Tricky Triangle to the restart zone. We're back green flag racing here at Pocono.
Just not going to go. Ma Buchanan, a horrendous start. The entire field is stacked up behind them, and just like that, the outside lane's going to stack up a lineup on the outside, and they are all clear. Top 5 drivers are all from the outside lane.
The inside line always fails to connect on these restarts. You saw that outside line pull away by a big margin there as they forced 3 wide down off turn 1 and down Long Pond now. Chastain going to clear that battle. He's going to take 5th away as they still stay 3 wide. Now back down to 2 as they enter turn 2.
Yeah, this is where we saw the trouble spot last time. 45 of Reddick not gonna risk it by sending it 3. Wow, that was crazy. Yeah, you're right, Ross. She did end up missing a shift more than likely in that 57 car. Going a little bit farther back, though, we've talked about him all season long. Of course, it's Tyler McDonald. Blake Garcia, though, look at the 07, man. He's closing in as well.
Yeah, Garcia is going to make his move. This is the 23rd, 24th position. That's a huge
big wreck.
Ryan New around, and the entire mid-pack is going to be involved around them. The SpongeBob machine, Ryan New, hard in the outside wall, and a calamity has struck once again here at Pocono.
Second wreck of the day for Hocevar as well in the 77. He got caught up in it in the back. Not quite sure what happened. A weird place to wreck. Almost past the start-finish line down the front stretch. So let's take a look at it right here.
Yeah, let's take a look at a replay. Let's take a look at what happened. Not sure if it started with Hocevar. No, it was a little bit. It was definitely Ryan New. That's where it started. We're going to go take a look at what happened with him. Ryan New goes below. Oh, he gets it. A bell, loses it, and then gets wrecked. Zane Smith gets out into Zane Smith. Elliott gets hit. Oh, big hit for him. And then Ryan's going to slide to the inside wall there. Man, big damage on the back bumper of that car. But yeah, Carson Hocevar was in it. Man, that 77 car has been on the struggle bus for a bit now.
Yeah, this is not what you want to see if you are from that 77 camp. Just take one more look at it. Both of them all land hard across the stripe. And another incident here at Pocono.
Yeah. So far, there's a lot to unpack with that big crash. Oh, I guess I'm alone in the booth. All right. These guys are currently muted, so I guess I'll take over. Yes, PD Rose, that is the number 07 of Blake Garcia. That's MMCS. So far, we've had an interesting race tonight.
Oh.
Hello?
The heck just happened?
All right, we're all in here.
Oh,
we haven't noticed in a while, so talk to my chat.
Hi guys. They're both muted, so
Hi.
I'm just kind of chilling by myself.
Why are we all in here though?
I really don't
Because
know.
we all need to talk about our feelings and how we feel towards one another.
I don't like it.
Ryan, you go. How do you feel about Tyler?
Like, this is a bad idea.
PD Rose is a ginormous fan of you, by the way, Blake.
Ooh, thank you. I'm a
Are-
ginormous
guys,
fan
are
of
we
race
pitting?
cars.
I mean, I might as well.
This is what the drivers say, just a little bit more colorful sometimes when they wreck. Oh, Tyler's gonna fake it! What a criminal! Smooth criminal, the 28 car goes.
You didn't see anything.
So, like, how are you guys able to, like, run out of your, get out of your race cars and come all the way up to the booth? How's that possible?
Oh, we have secret microphones that are hidden in our race cars.
Oh, really?
Hello, Ryan.
Yeah, Cooper installs them every week.
This is probably a bad idea.
You should not be trusted with
I
a
lost
microphone.
so I'm gonna
car.
lose so many spots off of that shenanigans.
Dude, I'm craving PF Chang's noodles all of a sudden.
PF Chang's noodles.
This person in the chat was eating Korean cheese noodle ramen earlier.
What?
That sounds pretty
That doesn't sound bad.
That
Never
sounds
heard of
really
that.
good. They said they were slurping it down, so clearly it was good while they were watching Goatco.
The only thing that sounds weird, oddly, is the cheese in the ramen.
Yeah.
I've had
never
it.
cheese in
I've
ramen.
had cheese and ramen. It's gonna sound funny.
Tteokbokki at my work, and they've got a cheese flavor, so I think it must be a Korean thing.
I made Snoop Dogg's ramen one night because I was bored. Zoom. Wham
That's a terrible
Wham
idea.
and Zoom
Sound like a biggie.
Zooms. That's the name, and it
Okay.
it was actually not bad. It was pretty decent. So I had cheese in it, so it was
So
like
who's
not bad.
who stayed out?
Me and Ryan.
So I'm 5th, and I pit. Or 6th, sorry.
Did you all stay out, or did Blake pit? Blake, you pit, right? No, you didn't.
He didn't pit?
So I assume you guys have one more stop, right?
I pitted.
Yeah, we have guaranteed one.
Probably.
Guaranteed. All right.
Minimum 1.
Who's gonna
Yeah,
go
that's
stretch it?
enough.
Any of you guys?
Let's see, we got
That's something
60.
Y'all to watch and for us to find out, or whatever that song is.
Yeah.
That's definitely not a Blake, but I'll go.
Eat my dust. Eat my rubber.
If you can save
So we got
double the amount of laps
32.
you get,
That's
32 laps.
It was just hard enough to save like 2 laps.
right?
We have 36
Ryan
people
stayed-
watching.
This much and wins, Ryan, I will buy you half a foot long, and Shaz will buy you the other half.
Ryan, I'll buy you 3 foot longs.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
if you make it without pitting.
In
No,
the
Ryan, I want you to save 30 laps of fuel,
it
okay?
ain't happening. It ain't happening.
You could roll around at like 40 miles an hour.
Yeah, I guess you
But
could.
it's not worth it.
How worth it are,
Get away from
those
me.
3 foot logs?
Well,
3
I
foot
didn't-
longs.
Ryan, I didn't say you had to win the
Is a
race.
lot.
That's like 50 foot. That's like $50.
That's a lot, yeah. We have
All right, everybody, say your
that's
final
not
word. Bye, chat.
Sabotaging Ryan's points for 3 foot longs. Like,
they've all been removed. Gavin, you can unmute. The people are gone. You don't want Gavin to be scared. Just kidding. I gotta go let my boss know something. Hey, boss man, we had 38 people watching, and then you guys took off 10 viewers because of your shenanigans. Good job.
What? All right. Sorry. Everybody keep watching. Let me build the anticipation back up. Hold up. We have 30.
All right, here we go. That's my job, Blake. It's Tyler McDonald and Ryan New on the front row for the restart. The lights are off on the pace car. Let's get this one back underway here at the Tricky Triangle to the restart zone. Let's get it going. We're back racing, and McDonald gets a great jump.
McDonald shot of a cannon once again. Behind him, it's Ryan New in second. Here comes Blake Garcia in third. Autumn there in just in sixth. We all of them right up here. Your favorite drivers in the biggest race of the year.
Oh!
Oh, Ryan hard in the wall off turn 2, and Autumn piles in behind him as well. They're going to keep it going straight, but a big hit to the side of the 33 car. He's lost a lot of time on Blake there. Blake trying to set him up for the entrance of turn 2. He's going to go to the outside there, follows right behind him to the tunnel turn.
Yeah, you definitely. All right, smacks the wall again. That 33 car has had it done to him tonight. Now, can Blake set up a pass into turns number 3? He's going to try to rip the outside. I don't know if that's going to work. Can he get a lane? He's not able to. He's going to duck in behind. He's going to smack the outside wall. These guys are going to caution the win with those dang toe legs, man.
Blake Garcia, he is a man of risk. If you want someone to send it, give it all they got in one corner, even though there's still 30 laps left, he is your man. As here he goes, this time on the inside line. Ryan, he might have tried to block, he may have just missed the corner, but nonetheless, it's going to result in the same effect, side by side for second.
And Tyler caught the wall from the lead in that 28 car. He just tagged it a little bit off turn 1, excuse me. Oh gosh. Down the long pod straightaway they go. Blake behind the 33, still trying to get around him, can't do it. Into the tunnel turn once again. Following right behind the 33 car. They're both clean off too. Lost a little bit of time there, but he's going to have that draft heading into the sweeping turn 3 now.
Yeah, Blake, we've seen him on that outside lane all day long. He's trying to maybe run one lane off the bottom now, trying to get out of the wake of the 33 car. He's way up the track. He's going to not run into the wall, though. He's going to keep it clean on him. You see some more pit stops. Denny Hamlin and Ryan Blaney down the front straight away, down on the pit road. But now, can Garcia set up a pass, getting into one? You really honestly need the bottom lane to complete a pass here. It's really tough to pass on the outside.
Blake Garcia is going to go and try and prove you wrong on the outside lane. He's going to do nothing but hit the wall. Ryan all the way down on the apron. He spun. Ryan New off the corners around and still spinning around. He's going to finally come to a rest. Caution is out on lap, I don't even know. But this is going to have some huge effects on the race.
It was so weird. He got loose off turn 1, then tried to save the car. He brought it all the way down below that dotted yellow line, and then when we cut back to him, he was already into the wall. So I'm not sure what happened. It's so bumpy down on that apron. As soon as you go below that dotted yellow line, it is so rough down there. So I'm almost certain he hit one of those bumps, and that got that car sideways, and that put him hard into the inside wall. But he went from third on the grid all the way now to back in the pack.
Yeah, that's, unfortunate for the 33, man. Gonna lose a lot of track position, but honestly, I'm looking at the bigger picture here. So, I just calculated it up. The 07, everybody, if they come down pit road...
You can do calculations?
Yeah, I can. It's called a calculator on my phone. If they come down on lap 70 for pit stops here, they're gonna... If they're gonna be able to go 18 laps, they're at lap 88. That's 8 laps short of... Yeah, it's not. They're not saving 8 laps of fuel. This is still definitely a 2-stop race for now.
Yeah, well, the majority of the field, the front half only needs to do one more
One
stop.
stop, sorry.
The back half of the field still has to do 2. I would not be shocked at all to see a lot of them, a whole bunch of them, come down this time. It's about half the field. They still need that second stop to get to the end of this race.
Yeah, remember we saw Denny Hamlin and Ryan Blaney and Chase Briscoe in 19. They all came down pit road. Bless you. They all came down pit road the same lap as that caution, so they're gonna have the advantage there. A lap less fuel than everybody who may come down pit road on this restart. I would expect them to come down as well. Really, fill up another lap on gas just to match everybody else that would be coming down pit road right now. So it's going to be interesting to see what everybody does right now. Still out of the fuel window to make it to the end.
And I was coughing, but good on you for having manners. I appreciate that.
That was not a cough.
Garcia.
I said bless you, but my mic was muted.
Always got to come up the track. No one's gonna pit, man. They might be going. They might pit next time by. Not really sure. We've seen some drivers do that this season. But nobody's down pit road except for the 33 of Ryan News. So he's definitely not going to be able to save 8 laps of fuel. You know what? Actually, let's pull him in here and let's honestly ask him. Hey, Ryan. Oh.
You moved Gavin into
Oh,
that.
shoot. Gavin, you were in a strange place for a minute. I'm going to pull... Oh, why? Stop. Ryan, man, you're gonna have to save. I calculated up.
Give me back my Ryan.
No, I'm talking to him. Out. So Ryan, you're gonna have to save like 8 laps of fuel. Is that possible? Just curious from a driver's perspective.
No, I could barely save 2 up for the stage to even keep the stage win, so it's not possible.
I'm
I'm just pitting for fresh tires at this point because I lost talent and then hit a bump and then it shot me to the wall.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Unfortunate events, but
well, you got
we'll
a great car, man. So you definitely.
I do. And I just wish I could do something good.
Well, you got this. Don't lose confidence just yet, man. Look forward to seeing you up front.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, very interesting there. I'm gonna send Gavin back to the shit. No, I'm kidding. But right now, no. You actually want to go there? No. Well, guys, we're coming down. This is going to be interesting. We have the official Goatco account. Go subscribe to that, guys. It's going to be good. Everyone has to pit one more time. Yeah, you're definitely right on that official Goatco YouTube channel. Go look at that. You can find, I believe right now, Blake's perspective. If you want to go watch an onboard cam of Blake,
hey,
go watch his.
Put for stage 3, put 96.
Okay.
See if that works.
If this works, Carter, I'm gonna yell at you.
Oh
my gosh.
My car.
Blake, hey, he told me not to. He told me not to. He told me not to. He told me not to.
Okay, so we have 5 to go. That's not right.
And also I tried this earlier. It didn't work, so it's still broken. Ignore the laps, or it's gonna count on the left once we go over 26 anyway, so you guys will be able to see it. We're still trying to screw with the ticker, but it is getting better, and it does look pretty decent. So, McDonald is, I believe he's going to be the leader off the start here. Yeah, he's going to be on the bottom, so not really surprising.
I'm interested about that because we saw the inside line get terrible restarts the first couple of times. I know now we've got 2 good guys at the front of the field, so they're going to be controlling the restart, so they won't fall back as much as they would have. But still, that outside line to me would be the preferred line as you get a better arc through turn 1 and get that run off of it. So it's going to be, well, maybe they're going to clear each other in line, do that teammate shuffle on the front row. It's going to be interesting to see on this restart. I'd definitely watch out for that.
29 people watching. Thank you guys for watching tonight here at the Tricky Triangle here at Pocono. It is going to be a great finish to this one. By the way, to keep Gavin, I said this earlier, this is race 1 out of 4 this weekend for us. Watching a Goatco, watching races. So race 1 out of 4, the only one in a simulator. The other 3 are in person, so that's gonna be fun this weekend. But it's gonna be Tyler McDonald and Blake Garcia on the front row for this restart. Both Toyota Camrys, and both have want to go get a dub here at the Tricky Triangle. One more pit stop for everybody in the field. Let's see who is going to get it done. The pace car's lights are off turn 3. What turn 4? Let's get it back underway. It's number 28 of Tyler McDonald and Blake Garcia to the restart zone. There goes the 28. He gets a great jump.
inside the lane. Some of the best starts all race, and we're going to see it once again. Tyler McDonald, the clear of the field. Will the field spread out? Not quite. Remaining double file, still for second behind them.
With the number 98
Almost
of Autumn.
3 wide there.
Go again.
Off turn 1 they go. The 8 car, I'm surprised that the field held their own with the 2 leaders. They were able to stay with them entering turn 1. That's going to allow them all to be packed up down Long Pond. See Bell underneath the 1, the 8 underneath the 98 as they head for turn 2, 2 by 2. Heading through the tunnel turn, can they all make it work? The 98 up the racetrack almost got the wall. They all make it work so far.
Yeah, Autumn's really got to go because those leaders are fast, and Kyle Busch is not making it easy on her. Kyle's actually going to take the spot 3 wide almost off turn number 3. Ross is going to get off the track along with Christopher Bell. Autumn's going to retain her position up 4th, but now it's all Tyler McDonald out front, man. He's got a great car, and he's currently screaming down the front straightaway heading back into 1.
Yeah, Tyler McDonald already put over half a second. No longer. Blake Garcia closing so much on the entry. I thought he was soaring into his location like a heat-seeking missile as Autumn's in the wall. But once again, hugely by Garcia right now. McDonald over Garcia, 0.7 seconds over him.
Yeah, entering the tunnel turn, going to be interesting to see if Blake can make any of that spot up right there. The Autumn back in the pack. Just saw her pound the wall off the first corner. She lost her spot to Kyle Busch. Now Christopher Bell behind her trying to get that spot away as they enter turn 3. That long corner. 98's going to try to set up the 8 of Kyle Busch. Ross Chastain climbing the hill behind them just ever so slightly. And Tyler's trying to pull away with the lead. Now 7/10 of a second is the gap.
Let's go take a look at Ryan Newman. Currently, right now, he's in 16th position, trying to make up some more spots here before this one ends. So the 33 car, he's going to have fresher tires. We heard him talk about it, but he had to sacrifice that track position, but he was wrecked anyway. So off 1. Now you see how high he gets. Going to tap the wall a little bit there. Just interesting to see all the different lines here at Pocono.
Yeah, you can see in real life there's so many, they're all packed down on that inside lane, but there's so much variation between them. Here we start seeing a bit more unique varieties. Justin Haley getting bossed around, and will he be able to save it? No! Around he goes. Will the caution be bequeathed? It will not. Justin Haley gonna bring us back, maybe onto the track as he goes around. Big incident here for the 7.
It was so weird. It was like the 33 was entering the corner. They both looked like they were entering fine. Then the 33 just had so much more momentum going into the back of the 7 all over him. Turned Haley around, spun him to the inside. No contact for the 7. That's just all part of Ryan's march in that 33 car to get back up to the front of the field. Currently, not sure where he's running right now, but he's got a
13th.
long way to go.
He's running 13. I've not heard the word bequeathed used in a long time. My co-commentator here has a subscription to English Premium, English Plus. So right now,
it was a free trial about 7 seconds.
currently trying to hold off Carson Osvar in the 77 machine. I think Ryan's honestly got one of the best cars tonight if he can just get that track position. He's in dirty air right now, burning up his tires. Those tires really start to level out over the long run. Back to the lead, though, it's going to be Tyler McDonald by a good margin, and Blake Garcia is here as well. He wants, Kyle Busch wants a second spot on Garcia.
Yeah, Blake's biggest problem is not catching up to Tyler right now. It's getting away from Kyle. Kyle Busch still right there. Autumn Russell also closing in a decent bit as we got some squirreliness in the back out of turns number 1.
Yeah,
Josh Berry in the 21 that got tagged by the 33 from behind. Almost lost that car. But Kyle Busch takes second away from Blake Garcia entering the tunnel third. He's going to be able to pull away now, stretch that gap back to 3rd place. But something must have happened to Blake while we weren't watching, and that gap went from less than a second now all the way down to 2.8 seconds over Kyle Busch. So either Tyler's got a very good car right now, or Blake had a big mistake while we weren't watching.
I'm going to say that's a combination of both. I think McDonald right now has got one of the best cars, probably the best car on the racetrack. Look at the telemetry. Look at that speed entering the corner, not trying to lose it. You know, that is one thing we have not considered, though. The driver element of this race. He's going to attack the wall a little bit there. Like, you could be having a great run, and then you just lose it and absolutely cook your race, especially now that we're getting down to the closing stages of this one. We're almost down to about 16 laps to go, so fuel windows are starting to open up, folks.
Yeah, this is when the moves are going to be made pretty soon, but just as Gavin said earlier, you want to save a bit more gas just in case. That is the biggest reason these drivers are going to still stay out, get as long as they can possibly go, and pit either when there's a caution or the round 10 to 8 to go.
Speaking of caution, Blake was just throwing caution to the wind right there. He almost tagged that wall in turn 3, was just barely away from it. Looked like one of those guys ripping around Homestead or Kansas, those tracks you can run right up at the wall. This is not one of them. That 6 degrees of banking in turn 3 will not let you run up against that wall like Blake just did. Somehow he made it work. Still 3.6 seconds behind leader Tyler McDonald. I think Blake right now looking to jump him on pit road if that is possible, or a caution is probably pretty much the only way you can catch back up.
I'm going to be honest. I think it's just too far to jump him on pit road. It's 3.5 seconds. He could happen, but man, he would need a lightning fast pit stop. Ooh, smacks the wall again, and Tyler would have to make a mistake. So, yeah, definitely interesting there with Garcia. Definitely starting to struggle in the long run. No pit stops out of the number 28 car just yet. If they pit here, they're on it. The fuel window is beginning to open up now. They pit here, they can make it till the end. So, hype to see who rolls the dice.
Yeah, 17 laps to go, and it is all but decided right now, though McDonald is trying to close the case, shut the book, and put it back into the bookshelf here as he continues to expand his lead over Garcia.
I would expect probably 2 or 3 more laps to run until they come to pit road. They're good now. They're not going to run out with that restart just happening a handful of laps ago, so they're going to be able to stretch it out just a little bit longer than they would be able to into the fuel run. The final one of the race right there, you see Tyler almost caught the wall a little bit off turn 2. The gap now 4 seconds back to Blake. And Tyler's taking a page out of the book from his teammate in the 07. He's running that car right up against the wall through 3, trying to get that headway down the front stretch.
To clarify about the ticker, just completely ignore it. It's currently broken. We're still trying to fix it each race, so ignore whatever numbers. We are currently on lap 80 out of 96, so basically about 17 to go. Right now, McDonald, this is okay. So pit road's definitely gonna. The strategy's gonna be open. So, I'm interested to see who's gonna pit first. And does anybody try to short pit each other? That's also kind of thing. Ryan New, we talked about how you don't want to make a mistake, right? Ryan New made that one mistake earlier, and it cost him. He's in 9th, but 8 seconds back. He's gonna need a caution to be back in contention.
Yeah, Pocono is called the Tricky Triangle for a reason. So many, as you can see, McDonald gonna slide him into the wall right there. But so many of these drivers think it's evil. You can go around this track without making much mistakes, but it is so hard. A matter of inches every single time, and just a slight mess up and a huge hit on your position, as you can see him all the way down the 9th spot.
And Carter, you mentioned before about trying to jump people on pit road. Right now, the only person that could really jump the leader is Blake running second, 4.5 seconds back. That's going to mean jumping them on pit road pretty much is by taking less fuel than the leader. So if Tyler takes a full tank of fuel, which he's not going to need most likely with just under 16 to go, if Blake were to pit right now, the same lap as Tyler and take 14, 13 laps of fuel, that jumps it by a certain amount of gallons. That's a faster pit stop than McDonald would have. But 4.5 seconds back right now, that would need to be 4.5 seconds to make up that gap, plus get enough fuel in to make it to the end of the race. I still do not believe it's possible to jump Tyler on pit road.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely be tough here. Oh, here he comes. Here comes McDonald down. It's gonna hit pit road, and the 28 car is gonna be in. Is Garcia gonna pit behind him? Yes, he will. Kyle Busch closes really far in on the 28 machine, on the 07 machine. So here we go. This is it. The field gonna scream by on your right. This is it. Autumn will assume the lead, but all eyes are on pit road. Are anybody going to make any mistakes?
And this is where the race could be decided. And Gavin, I have to ask, you're the analyst here. Is there anything any of these drivers behind the top 3 can do, or is it just game over for all of them?
Gavin is gone.
Never mind, my analyst is gone.
Here we go.
But Here they come off the corner. Tyler McDonald not going to quite lead us off, but Blake Garcia, a huge loss of positions here. He's going to roll it off long spots behind the others.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had an issue. What was your question, Luke?
Is there any way that the rest of these drivers who are staying out can get back in this thing without a caution?
Pretty much no, unless they take so much less fuel than everybody else, which you're really not going to want to do. I think without caution, nobody else could really fight up there with them. So, yeah.
I'm gonna say this now. I got an interesting thing. Ryan, do you keep in mind he was the only guy who pitted on that last stop at that restart? Is there a chance he could take enough less fuel to beat everybody else out? Because these guys are in turn 3 and he's down the back straightaway right now. Like, or what about this strategy? I know this is pretty risky, but you might as well throw caution to the wind as the laps are starting to wind down, almost down to 10 to go here. Do you risk no tires or 2 tires?
I think these are all questions that the 33 is considering, and they have to consider right now. If they want a chance to win this race, if they want any opportunity at all, they have to be talking all of this over in their head with their crew chief. What can I do? Is there anything I can do? And how can I win this race?
And for Ryan right now, he's got such a big gap back to those guys who just pit right now. He's got a huge gap back to Kyle Busch, 26 seconds. That is a massive gap right there. Everybody else behind him has to pit because he has more fuel than them from pitting on that last caution flag. But right now, he is doing everything he can to try to save fuel. He's not going to push it so far into the corner where he's going to brake right here. He's going to be lifting from all the way at the start of before the braking zone in the corners to save just that little bit of fuel every lap. Maybe not even go full throttle down these straightaways. 26, now 28 seconds back to Kyle Busch, who would cycle out to second. You've got a lot of time to play with. So experiment with that throttle. Lift entering the corners. Don't use that brake too much. That's all things that this 33 is doing right now to try to make it to the end. But with that big of a gap between the fuel window from when he pit, I just don't see there being any way that he can hold it that much.
Well, also keep this in mind. Kyle Busch jumped Tyler McDonald on pit road. That's a huge development. Tyler's not too far back, but Kyle, man, don't count Busch out. He's trying to go for his second win of the season. I believe he won in Nashville. So 33, the 8 car, man, don't count him out. Tyler's going to try to catch him here. Ryan is still running long, so
yeah, can we put up some telemetry between
yes, we can.
New and McDonald here? Because we talked about how New, I don't think he can make it to the end. We all think that it is pretty much impossible to make it to the end, but he is still reaching a 170, almost 180 there on that short shoot, and he's slowing down majorly. It is all a question is of how much is McDonald catching, and can New stay out?
Yeah.
28 seconds still a gap as McDonald got by Kyle Busch right now. 28 seconds still holding firm, so that gap really hasn't changed. If I were Ryan, I would really try to start to save here. As you mentioned, there's not really a big gap. So now there's 2 split strategies. If you were trying to save that gas, you would definitely be lifting off the corner savings. But if you're planning on coming down pit road, you are running qualifying laps right now. You're running as hard as you can to keep that gap to be so big. That way, when it comes a time that you're out of fuel, you're going to want to come to pit road and have as much of a gap back to second place as you can. There's Tyler right at the start-finish line. Ryan's halfway down Long Pond right now. So Ryan, if he comes to pit road with 28 seconds, 30 seconds over them, he definitely has a good shot at not losing so many positions as he would if he were to try to run it out and save fuel and then run out. But right now, he's trying to gain as many laps as he can, put as much of a distance between second place to cycle them out right now as he would come to pit road.
And he got out in front of Kyle Busch there, but did you see, look at the telemetry difference, look how much faster Tyler is going on these straightaways than Ryan right now. You can definitely tell Ryan is holding off. Ryan is definitely saving. Tyler gets to almost 193. Ryan is currently, he tops out at 190. Look how much he's, whoa, slow in the corner, man. That 33 car clearly is saving gas, as you've said, so this means a lot. This is the end of the race right here. 9 laps to go, I believe.
Yeah, 9 laps to go, and I would just like to say it's not even close. McDonald is closing so much on Ryan right now. Just 1 lap ago, it was 28.9 seconds separating the two, and now it is already down 3 seconds at least. It's going down to 26 flat, and now 25.9, and McDonald continues to close in.
Yeah, I was just about to say, look at those intervals right there and how much they were closing. If I was Ryan right now, that would force my hand to come to pit road regardless of how many laps you can run left. If you can make it to the end, you can obviously stay out. But right now in his position, he cannot.
Caution!
And the caution comes out. Oh, that'll
This
change
is huge.
everything. That just saves that 33 car who wouldn't be able to make it to the end without a pit stop. Now everybody most likely may come down
Oh,
pit
there's a
road
big
besides the
crash.
two, and this will cycle out the whole field.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure if the leaders are going to pit. That should be interesting to see.
I don't believe they would.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Oh,
he would.
Blake.
Blake is going to.
Yeah, Blake smacks that
Oh,
wall.
what did this man do?
He screwed over Ryan.
He's
pretty
drifting.
sure.
Is this Forza?
Jeez,
Look at this man.
How is he drifting through the corner? Yeah, it's gonna start
Right
here. Yeah, he's. And then
saved it.
oh,
Oh,
Briscoe, Chase Briscoe, man, cannot catch a break. I swear.
yeah, Blake Garcia almost managed to save it there. So loose coming off the corner, overcorrected just slightly too much, and that was going to bring out the caution that will change everything. 8 laps, no, not 7 laps remain, or sorry, 8 laps remain, 7 once we go back green. It's going to be interesting to see how this will pan out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull Ryan in here real quick because I really want to. Oh shoot, I really do want to ask him some questions about strategy. Ryan, I do have a question, man. Could you have made it there at the end?
No, I literally had one more lap to go.
Oh.
So the caution came out, dude.
Yeah, I bet you are. But do you think anybody's gonna pit behind you?
Maybe. I don't think so.
All right. Well, good luck for this
So I
one.
think I'm the only one.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'll have 4
Oh,
fresh
boy.
tires, so.
Yeah.
Salvage that finish.
That's all you need.
That is all you need.
4 fresh skaters in a dream.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Ryan probably was going to win this race anyway, but off a fuel strategy at least. But it would have been interesting to see if he could have gotten off pit road before Tyler could have gotten there, but I don't believe so. So it's been a fun race here at Pocono. We're coming down at the line. Probably when we restart, it's probably going to be around like 7-8 laps to go here.
Yeah, we're gonna be probably a little less than that, 7 or 6.
Yeah.
If we're one to go before the green, then we'll be going back green. With I believe 7 laps to go here. Ryan New gonna head down pit road, and nobody is following him. It is a lonely path down pit road.
Yeah, he's gonna unfortunately have to give up all that track position, but that means that's gonna re-rack him. Garcia's gonna come in as well. Car around. No, Gregson during the yellow. But Tyler McDonald, man, he the rest of the competition have taken themselves out of player car wise. Now he's just gotta beat Kyle Busch.
If no one else can close in here, this race is McDonald's to lose. He was so confident earlier. He told us there is 0 way I'm going to lose this race if I can just execute. And here he is executing on his promise and in the race. You can see in first, no one around him that can maybe even compete. He's in a great spot to win this race.
Yeah, he really is. You said it. A huge gap back to the next player car right there as they're going to line up double file for the restart. Kyle Busch on the outside. Tyler's going to go to the inside. So that preferred line, it worked out for him on that last restart. He got a big jump over Blake. He's going to try to do the same thing right now.
Yeah, this is going to be the biggest test. As MLCS said, it is his race to lose. Tyler's just going to have to take care of business. He's done it all race long. He's done it all season long. And it's just on the 28. And there goes Michael McDowell. He's around in the back. But I think a factor you're going to have to consider, though, man, 28 car, he is super good on these restarts. He's got the control car. This is what you want to be. But Kyle Busch was also pretty strong there at the end of that run. So we have to see. We have a short run coming up for the restart. Here we go. Through turn 3 here at Pocono Raceway. The pace car is going to make its hard left onto pit road. It's all Tyler McDonald and Kyle Busch coming back to the restart zone here at Pocono. We are racing once again. There goes the 28. He's off and away.
And Tyler is gone. Huge gap over the rest of the field. You can see drivers in the back trying to make any move they can. Bell stuck his nose out for just a second. But McDonald is gone. He's already clear half a second up on the rest of the field.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, my bad.
That was almost as perfect of a restart as you can get for Tyler. He launched perfect, got 0.6 of a second now over Christopher Bell in second place. But still a hornet's nest down Long Pond straightaway right now. Blake got in front of the majority of it. Ryan having to go side by side. Down on the apron right there is going to slide up almost into the 71. They all keep it straight off too.
And down the short shoot into 3 now. Garcia's really just trying to keep his nose clean and get a good finish. We saw him do this earlier in the race. He's going to rip the wall. Look how fast the 07 is up there. Look at all the spots he's going to gain. Off 3, he's going to gain a ton of spots. He's going to smack the wall, but he'll keep it straight.
And Blake Garcia, if there's another caution, I think he could be in this thing. He is marching through the field at a rapid pace. He's already inside the top 10, and he's going to make it top 5 quite quickly here. In the 10th position off the corner, here comes Ryan New. Look at him on the outside.
And he squirrels his way into the position off turn 3 to the 30 car. Now he's going to squeeze back again behind the 1 car, almost getting into the wall off the exit of turn 1, but it's going to make it work so far. Now on the outside line through the tunnel turn. Can he make it stick through the corner, running very wide? He's not going to hit the wall, but he lost a lot of momentum there up through.
Yeah, it's all on Garcia and Ryan. If they get another yellow, they have a shot at this one. Look at these guys on fresh tires. They are flying on the outside. Number 98 is going to block the 07 down the front straightaway. Will he split them forward? No, he won't. He's not going to take the risk. He's going to tuck in behind his grandma in the 57 on Ma Buchanan, as now he's just going to try to keep carving his way through that field, battling for that 10th position.
Watch from on the outside here. You know how much he loves it. Maybe that's his best way to carve through this field. New going to make a bit of contact in the wall in the back, but Garcia, he's up to, he's past Garcia. Yeah, he's already up to 7th. The ticker's bugging out. Huge moves from Garcia.
And now Blake up the racetrack, contact with the fence just a little bit, battling with Brad Keselowski. He's able to get by so far. Going to run that outside line once again through turn 3. Try and make as much ground up on that 57 and 45 as he can. Right now, there's not enough time for him to get up to the front. He needs a caution, but he's in the wall again in turn 3. He is making big gains on these laps now.
You can really tell, though, those tires are really starting to equal out here. They were really dominant there when they were back in that pack, but these tires are really starting to level out, and Garcia's starting to feel that of any of the player guys first. Ryan New probably feel a little bit in the back. He is currently battling with the number 98 of Autumn. But up front, guys, it's all Tyler by 2 seconds already. The 28 car is on complete rails. Even if we get a restart, I'm not sure if anybody can beat him.
And if we get a restart, that is getting more and more progressively unlikely as we go on. We're at 3 laps to go, and we're coming to 2 laps to go. He is a lap and a change away from taking the white flag and the victory of this race.
Yeah, off turn 3, not really throwing much caution to the wind, getting far away from that wall. Don't want to hit it. Causes a big problem there, but look at the gap he's got to 2nd place. Christopher Bell, they battle side by side for 3rd. That's Kyle Busch. Ryan Blaney, as Tyler now enters turn 1, he's going to run the outside once again. Under 2 laps to go in Pocono.
2 to go here at Pocono, coming off turn number 1. The 28 on rails. He's going to tag the wall a little bit, but he's okay. He's got a 2.7 second gap to cushion him. Down Long Pond, now entering the tunnel turn.
Yeah, it is all Tyler McDonald right now off the tunnel turn. 1.5 laps to go, barring any trouble behind him, and he's got a 3-second lead almost here. Now it will be into turn number 3. What turn 4? We're in the white flag here at Pocono.
Yeah, making his way through turn 3. You said how confident he was before, and now he's putting it all on display. 3 seconds over 2nd place. White flag in the wind one more time around in Pocono.
White flag for Tyler McDonald. It's been a dominant day out of the 28 car. Another race. The number 28 is out front for a majority of it. And now he's reached the white flag. He's almost to the top of Everest. Now down Long Pond for the final time. No mistakes. The 28 car, like we have said before, is on rails into the tunnel turn for the final time. Tyler McDonald, putting together one of the best seasons in recent Goatco history, has got to go through the short chute one more time. We've seen some drivers lose it here before, but he's going to keep it straight, it looks like. Off turn 3, what turn 4 here in Pocono? It's going to be a party for Tyler McDonald and his team today. Off turn number 3, Tyler McDonald will win here in Pocono.
And what a dominant effort all the way around. Tyler McDonald has set on the field. It wasn't even close. Once he got into clean air, a couple laps ago, it was a lights out performance. Absolutely flawless and spectacular from the 28.
Yeah, great job there. Blake Garcia rallying up to a 6th place finish. Couldn't crack the top 5. Ryan New coming home in 20th. A heartbreak for him after leading with just a handful to go once again. He did not have the fuel to save it. Didn't play those cards right. But the man who did is the 28 of Tyler McDonald.
All right, we're going to see a burnout on here very soon. We're going to pull him into the booth. Tyler McDonald, man, you get it done here at Pocono. Oh, God. What the... Okay, we're good. You get it done here at Pocono. You started first. You finished first. You led 49 laps. How do you feel, man?
Feel great. I kind of had a really good feeling about this race coming in. I don't know if you guys were able to tell, but that secret was that top lane there in the last stage of the race. So I was able to get it dialed in there and, make sure I got a good gap going. And, yeah, it really helped. And we came away with number 6 on the season. So.
Yeah,
a lot of good points today. Like
we said, putting together one of the most dominant seasons in Goatco history, trying to hit that 10-win mark. You're definitely going to hit it, I would say. If you're going to keep going at this rate, you're going to burn it down here. I do have one question. Were you fastest in practice?
I don't remember if I was. We restarted practice at one point, so the numbers might not have been completely accurate, but I was up there for sure.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got close to that sweep, and if that's the case of all 3 sessions. But it's been a great race for you, man. We could just tell the car was on rails. Nobody was, wow, there goes Cody Ware finishing the race. But yeah, like today was honestly just a great race to watch. What'd you think of the racing here at Pocono?
It was pretty good. I had that one mistake there on that one restart where I tried to duck really low and then I shifted up as I did it, and then I had that weird contact with Klingerman and about caused the big one on the restart. But other than that, man, it was a lot of fun, and pit strategy was fun as well. We had that stage 2 thing with Ryan saving all that fuel. It was a lot of fun tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, it definitely was, man. Congratulations on win number 6 of the season.
Thank you.
It has been a fun night of racing. Gavin Beers has dipped out of the booth. He's back. All right. But we are going to say our final goodbyes in just a few moments. But first, we're going to get a few more interviews in. That's going to be Ryan in the number 33, man. After you pitted, just kind of got back there and didn't never really... you were flying there for a minute, just could not get back up to the leaders. Never really caught that caution, man. How was your race at the end there?
Logano and Chastain are the stupidest people on planet Earth.
I mean, that's not a hot take. Finished 20th, you started 15th, you led 18 laps, you're up front today. How was the car driving there on fresh tires? We saw you flying there for a minute.
Oh, it was great until I got punted by Logano and Chastain. And so, lost all the ground that we actually did make up. We had a top 10 in the car, and, well, we didn't get it.
Yeah, completely understand that. Well, you had a decent race, just came up just a little bit short. Thank you for your interview, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, tough race for the number 33 car of Ryan New. Final interview for the night. We're going to pull in Blake Garcia in the number 07 machine. Yeah, man. So, what's going on? How was the race today?
Race could have been better. I feel like I don't even have enough energy to rant because I'm hungry. This steering wheel sucks. I don't understand. All right, I'm starting to rant. I don't understand how you pay so much money for a wheel that is supposed to work. And it works, but it vibrates more than Martin Truex's loose wheel that we would get every week.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. It's definitely... did you like the racing at Pocono? Was it competitive? Was it fun for you drivers?
I had fun. I wish the AI were a little tougher. We're getting there. This was adaptive AI again. But I think we're getting somewhere. Shaz, I'm not buying Logitech.
That's what
think we're
I
getting somewhere with
said.
The AI for sure. I felt pretty good all race. Like the car felt fine, except it was tight. But I feel like that was more of a wheel thing because I practiced and I didn't have that problem. I was never tight. Well, I guess I was tight. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't know how to drive the track. Now that I'm thinking about it. Long story short, always drank Pepsi, and see you at Atlanta.
Yeah, see you in Atlanta, man. Us commentators are getting to go on a little bit of vacation, so we'll be back for Atlanta. But we're getting to go on a vacation.
Blake.
Aren't we, boys?
Ask Cooper.
I don't care. I'm asking you.
And Goatco bucks.
But Cooper owns Goatco. So.
And Goatco bucks, yeah, we are getting paid in Goatco bucks. But yeah, been a fun
Hey,
one.
what happened with? Did y'all check out before we end the stream? Y'all check out Ryan and Joey Logano.
Oh no, we didn't.
No, we can go.
You might want to check that out. I think the viewers would love to know.
He sounded pretty mad.
Did y'all interview him?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to find out lap it is for you guys real quick. He's behind Chastain.
Oh boy.
No, what the fuck? Okay, that looked.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's a little mad here at the end of the race. We see him. What? I did not see this at the end. Dooring him on the cooldown lap.
My God, they almost doored each other a whole lap around this 2.5 mile racetrack.
That's how big this track is?
Yeah.
Oh my word,
shoot.
It's a triangle. I do ovals, not triangles, alright?
It's an easier shape than that.
We need more triangles, by the way.
No. Keep Pocono the only one.
We need an isosceles.
We
just need to run Pocono every race.
We need an inverted triangle is what we need.
Yeah, inverted Pocono. Yeah.
Where we make right turns.
No. You would not handle that well.
That would be called a road course.
Oh. No, I don't want
How far
that.
did I skip back?
I know, you have a terrible history at that.
I think I'm in like stage 2, guys.
Yeah, I don't know where you are right now.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely in stage. Okay, yeah. All right.
All right, well, I guess that'll do it.
Oh, we're catching Ryan okay.
Can we suspend Ryan a race?
No, because Joey probably deserved
it. Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
No,
I think is this the cooldown lap?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's keep going. Apparently,
it's impressive how long they were walling each other.
That's what I'm saying. They almost did a whole lap.
It's before this because he's back here. It had to be before this.
And they were stuck together this whole lap. I see it. Oh, you wrecked him there.
I mean, it had to be before this. Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Oh, there we go. Got it right here. Here we go. What happened?
What lap is it?
I have no clue. Our kicker's broken.
It's not, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, dang! Yeah, Joey deserved that, dude. I mean, Joey, he completely just punted him out of the way.
And the storyline that says Ryan punches Logano after the race.
That's gonna be the reports. Joey probably deserves that one after.
Can we edit in Joey Logano?
We need a green screen, dude. We need a green screen. But yeah, definitely a fun race. Appreciate your time, Blake. You have a great one.
Thank you.
Yeah, been a fun night tonight, boys. Any parting words before we gotta get on our get on the road tomorrow, or for me at least?
Not really. It's been a great race here today. Tyler McDonald took it home. Congrats to him. And we will be here next week, once again, next Wednesday.
Yeah, great race. Tyler extending that point lead. Pocono is always fantastic. But as you just said, we'll be super speedway racing in a week's time.
Yep, Atlanta coming up, folks. We appreciate all of you for watching the stream. Want to thank you all for watching. And have a great rest of your night. And enjoy Pocono in the real NASCAR Cup.